Welcome, everybody, to All Out. Okay, today we are here with the Ruby Queen and also predictions champ yesterday, Anika, and then we have Slammin' Sammy Joe, also the co-holder, tied with me for the Seeing Stars Championship. Okay, so we're here. We also want to let you know there have already been two matches. Okay, there was the over budget charity battle royal, which Hangman Adam Page won, and then we also had the Athena Mercedes Martinez and Diamante versus Hikaru Shida, Willow, and Sky Blue match.
Oh,
Hikaru Shida.
I think you muted yourself
Oh, hold on.
or something happened,
Well, the winner of that match was
and now can't be
Hikaru
seen.
Shida, Willow, and
But
Sky
yes,
Blue.
the winners are Sheeta, Willow, and Sky Blue. One Chicagoan, got fired, so they had to have one person, another Chicagoan win. So that was only fair.
Is the layout looking weird to anybody but me?
It looks weird to me.
No, yeah, it looks. Cause I cannot see myself. There we go.
All I see is chesticles on your side.
I had to change the layout because I didn't. When I don't know who's coming, I just kind of make it simple at first and then expand it.
Oh no.
Okay. Because I was just like, all I see of Anika is like her headphones and like this part. That's it. I love your hair, by the way.
Thank you. I've been like, every time I get twists, I never untwist them when I have extra hair. So I'm like, you know what? Just for a week, let's just see how it looks. I like it.
Also, in the ticker, it was another match. It was the Acclaimed with Billy Gunn and Dennis Rodman in their corner against Jeff Jarrett, Satnam Singh, and Jay Lethal with Sanjay Dutt and Karen in their corner. And the winners are the Acclaimed with Billy Gunn and Dennis Rodman in their corner.
Everybody but Anika and Sammy has two. Anika and Sammy have one.
Right now, sorry, that's the wrong
You
match.
chose Jeff Jarrett?
No. We have one, but we don't have. Everyone has two. We only have one because we chose Team Athena, or I chose Team Athena.
Ladies and
I was
gentlemen,
late to the party. I didn't see it till it already happened.
the match that is happening right now is for the ROH World Tag Team Championship. Better Than You, baby, Adam Cole and MJF versus the Dark Order, Alex Reynolds and John Silver.
You know it's all about them.
Adam Cole, baby.
That is it's a banger. I'm just so glad they back. They're going to stay together just for the things I'm alone. Let me get it on my phone.
WTF.
Oh, that's what I was. There we go. Yep. Lord have mercy. Y'all know what I want. Thank you.
But although I don't have full points, I technically didn't get it wrong, so no push-ups for me. Yes.
That's somebody's TV loud.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. There's somebody's TV in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a poll in the chat. The poll is up. So go vote. Okay.
Does everybody have different picks, or did we all pick the same people?
For Better Than You, Baby, we all chose Better Than You, Baby.
I was meaning like the entire list, because like if we don't have different picks, then well,
Oh, I
No,
think
we have different for Joe and Shane Taylor. We have different for Bang Bang Gang and FT Young Bucks. We have different for
okay,
Omega and Takesha, Moxa Cassidy, Statlander, and Ruby Soho, Hobbs and Miro.
oh dang.
Most of it
all
is
right,
different.
Whew.
that's good. Yeah, I might have been the only person who picked Ruby.
Like it's a nice story. Like some people love. Some people are saying, it would be a real good story if she and Sriracha is champs and Tony, the fallen Hollywood actress, didn't have one. That's a good story. I don't think TK knows is even thinking about that. That's a lot. That's a lot of hips. That's a lot of hips. That was a lot. That like
Bam,
that was
bam. You just sounded like an old Southern grandma right there. That's a lot of hips, honey.
like it was unnecessary. Like it was unnecessary. So I'm muted. Is anyone chanting CM Punk?
Now that I can hear, but I can also just barely hear. So,
Okay.
uh, last night there were signs in the crowd that seemed to support Tony Khan.
Lord, you know what? God bless Moxley and Danielson, because Lord have mercy, is that baby fully healed? I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be back at Grand Slam, but
Bree is
was
gonna
it,
beat the dog crap out of CM Punk.
but I
Like I
feel
think
like the
we were
last,
all expecting Danielson to be out like another 6 weeks. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, Danielson's back now.
like they said he was healed, and they said he was going to return. So I was in my mind, I was thinking Grand Slam, right?
he was
I was
supposed to
thinking,
return for the Inoki show.
Okay, when was that?
October.
Okay,
you talking Wrestle Dream? Because that's when I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. He was
Yeah.
gonna return.
and is that going to be a pay-per-view, or it's just a special wrestling show?
I don't know.
I think it's listed as a pay-per-view. I have to go back
Okay.
and look. But they don't have any graphic for it yet because I haven't been
Because you
able to.
know it's gonna all come on the last day, Dolores. The very,
Well,
very last
didn't
day.
they just announce it a week ago?
You might not be back by then. I need to make sure you all are set up.
Yes, he announced it last week, and he should still have some ideas.
But yeah, I bring that up because yeah, I saw a little bit of Collision, and they were going to go ham. They were going ham for it. But as
Are you
soon as they,
sure?
well, like I heard I heard some chants at the first part of Collision,
They
and
booed him.
then,
They booed
huh?
it. They booed him so bad he had brought a chair out there. He sat down.
But as
He,
soon as Ricky said, "I'm a dragon," but there's someone else. Oh yes, yes, yes. Phil who?
there was
Yes,
definitely
yes,
boos.
yes.
There was a lot of boos, but there was also a lot of cheers.
I think. I think Tony. We talked about this last night. I think Tony could have left some of the stuff he said out. Like my dude, you you essentially fired him because you didn't feel safe. You didn't give about nobody else.
Well, like no offense, but I didn't think it was. I don't think it was the right thing for him to come out and say anything, honestly, because as much as yeah, no, it was the right decision. It's crazy, but in my mind, it was like, oh, in just my mind, oh, because you got hurt, that's why he's getting fired.
It
That's
wasn't
what
just that though. It's come out that it was more than that. They literally talked to like everybody about Phil since he came back
Yeah.
and
And then
all the actions. And it wasn't just Tony Khan that was involved in that. It was other people backstage.
and it was a third party that was in the midst that shouldn't have never been there. Not a wrestler, not nothing. They were involved and they got their testimony of it.
like honestly, it's just a matter of not why did it take so long, but why did he have that much power? Like CM said, you allowed this dude to tell a backstage person, Christopher Daniels, that he has to go home.
Head of talent relations.
But no one thought that was like maybe we need to chill on this. Maybe we have a conversation should have happened then.
They gave him power. And most people, which some people skip the statement, CM Punk was fired as a wrestler / employee. They gave him the power to get rid of people and not have them on that show. He didn't control any other show. He controlled that show. That was his show.
But
let me put it like this. Warner Brothers Media wanted this show for CM Punk, wanted Collision for CM Punk. Warner Brothers Media is the one who brought him back. It is not, as much as I like to blame a lot of shit on Tony Khan, I do not believe that was a Tony Khan call. Yes, was he pumped and got to be a fanboy for a little while longer? Yes. Was it his decision to give Phil all of this power? No.
My only question is after all this drama, is Tony Khan still CM Punk's #1 fan? After he lunged at you, are you still his #1 fan?
And they said the lunge is pinning. And they're saying the lunge is putting it delicately. It was way harsher than the lunge.
He tried to snatch him. That's what it was. Let's be honest. When you mad and people talking stuff and you're like, "Well, stop doing it." Whoever talking crap along with it, you try to snatch them too. He tried to snatch him. It was beyond a regular problem. As I hate to say it, Kevin Nash said it. He has some issues that cannot be handled just normally. And Kevin Nash is saying that he's talked to other people behind the scenes who said it is a problem where he needs to go see somebody and get it handled. And Tony is not handling it. Tony is just like, "Oh, okay, it's okay, it's just okay. Oh, he just had a bad day. Okay. No, it's not." And until it happened to him, and he was like, "Oh, I don't feel safe." Was it a problem? When everybody else was walking backstage and didn't feel safe and feel comfortable.
WWE would have released the footage on YouTube and got 10 million views. I'm just saying.
I mean,
WWE would have profited off of
Wembley is gonna get some money in order for that to happen.
I don't think he's going to WWE though. Okay, Jack Carter.
No, I didn't say he was going to go to WWE. I'm saying the video footage of the stadium, because all of what happened was on camera.
No, I'm saying someone that was at Wembley who works there is going to get paid, and they are going to release that footage.
It depends on who releases the footage, because I know over there they was saying that they do not play with, like, you might lose your job here. You might get some serious trouble over there. So you have to go through somebody to not, lose your job and lose your livelihood, because you ain't gonna never get another job again. So if TMZ gonna pay you $600 and you willing not to work ever again or get any money for $600, you might not want to put that footage out.
Man, the way they do Carrie and Megan, it'll get leaked. It'll be in the Daily Mail.
Yeah, but I'm saying WWE would have released it them damn selves.
They don't have. They have to get it from Wembley. If Wembley is not willing to release it, and if they are,
I assume Wembley would be willing to release it.
If Phil is seriously considering trying to file a lawsuit, like they are saying he is, could be a bigger issue.
Like, baby boy, please don't be
I
that
don't know what
stupid.
sort of lawsuit he has to file.
Right?
No one
And
knows.
what I was saying was because he got fired. They're like, is there a chance? There is no chance. There's no chance of him going to WWE.
There's a
No
chance.
chance.
There's very much a chance. There's
You
always a
think?
chance. Yeah.
If he goes
Okay,
anywhere
what's the
in
percentage
Japan.
of chance are you giving it?
It depends on the money, just because um
They
Endeavor
can use this. They can
taking
use this
over.
for they better. Because Fox wanted to have him back and was willing to pay to have him back on TV. WWE did not want him. They're saying Fox might not renew the deal. So if Fox say, "Hey, we'll renew our deal and we'll pay him," what are you gonna lose out of that? You getting extra money.
No, it also is extra headache because Fox isn't gonna have to deal with him when he does the bullshit he does. Also, you could potentially lose Seth, you could potentially lose Roman, you could potentially lose a lot of people because apparently it's a hell of a lot of people that can't stand that man. That don't even like each other, but dislike him more. Do you know how hard you have to be to get some of these people to be like, fuck this motherfucker?
And worse than the worst, he might just be doing. They might start back that backstage show again.
He better hope so.
At the worst.
I
Because
did like the backstage show
With
though,
who?
but not more so because of him. It was because of I like Renee and Booker T. I did like the backstage show. I just thought it was
They
weird. They had it on Tuesday night. I'm like, put it somewhere before
Fuck Renee, fuck
SmackDown or
they
Renee.
don't
something.
have Sriracha, they don't have Renee, they don't have Christian, they don't have like who are
they
they gonna
have
get
Christian
to do
too,
this? Kathy
yeah.
Kelly and Booker T?
no, they
Oh,
have a lot of like backstage women, especially in NXT. They're trying to bring up. They could pick somebody. They can pick a lot of people. You have
I
enough women, and then you have a lot of women who used to wrestle for
but these are
WWE
women
who
we
are
don't
trying to
know.
come back. But you can also get how many Tori Wilsons and all the rest of them that want to have been talking about they got one more chance in them that you can have them host. Or even
No,
Trish, because I need her to get out of the ring. Okay? I need Trish to stay
no.
out of the ring.
please
I'm
no.
not feeling any of that.
Me neither.
But
Like
I'm saying,
honestly, Corey Graves would be a better option than any of that.
Oh hell no! I would
And I'm
man, that
that's
would be
what
a
I'm
punishment.
saying. Like there are no good choices here.
That would be a punishment. Like somebody lost, like everybody who lost in picking would have to watch the backstage show and watch Tori Wilson and them. Have that boy.
One,
who was the girl
two.
that they had that they just let go that did the bump? What's her name? Kayla Braxton?
Oh, they let her go?
I thought, are you talking about Kayla Braxton or Charlie Caruso?
Charlie Caruso, yeah.
No, Kayla Braxton wasn't like I remember them saying that was her last day and they did like a montage like a week ago.
Oh.
Like who's hurt?
Well,
Uh
like I'm not sure what happened, but in the middle or before the in the beginning part of the match, Dark Order did something to what's his name? MJS's neck, and it was hurt from last week. So he came out all hulky up and he helped Adam, but he got kayfabe. He hurt. He need a massage.
ladies, ladies,
No.
you know how I do. You know how I do when I'm hurt, but I'm gonna come back and save the team.
Well, who's on? What are y'all seeing on y'all screen right now?
So
They're leaving, and Adam's holding all the belts, and MJF is holding the back of his head.
And they won.
they did win,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I'm just not saying. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wait, you're ahead, Sammy, you're ahead.
I've been waiting a decade for this. Here we go.
You
Push him out of the way. Push him out of the way.
Sammy,
Yeah.
shut up! Sammy, shut up! Shut up, Sammy!
it's nothing
Okay, I know what you're talking about, so shut up!
it's nothing that important. It's nothing, no, trust me.
No, if I think I know what it is, shut up, Sammy, shut up!
I want to know because my shit is fucking up right now.
Oh, shit.
Can y'all tell me what the fuck is happening?
So
Did you check the private chat?
So
I did.
MJ,
My shit is fucking up right now.
so MJ.
Oh, here comes everybody. Here comes
Dolores, can you tell me because
everybody.
these folks, I can't deal with
Huh?
them. Anika. Hi,
Okay, I'm sorry.
hi. If you like, I have a very big puppy who, when he barks, makes a very big bark sound. So could you not do that? Thank you.
Okay, so what happened is, right? MJF is like, you know what? I'm fine. I don't need help. He's walking up the stage. The next match is starting. Now, guess what the next match is?
Whoa, what?
Samoa Joe versus Shane Taylor. So Joe comes out.
Uh-oh.
MJF is right there. And guess what Joe does?
Does he pounce him?
He
does
does
the
the
thing
show.
again.
He does the
He does the
show.
thing again.
He does the show.
But
Look,
MJF
I
doesn't
understand me.
doesn't take it. MJF is a fighting him.
No, because Righteous Reg gave me hope, and you know what? Hindsight's 2020. They should have done it all in. He was like, "It'll be great if Samoa Joe beats Punk, and we get Joe versus MJF." I'm like, Reg, don't say that, because we all been wanting this for a minute, and so now, and like Dolores said, MJF went back into the ring. A brawl came out, and which I'm not gonna do is give me hype for something y'all should have done already.
Y'all got Samoa Joe laughing in the
I
ring
would
and
have
Shane
been
Taylor.
more excited. I'm excited for MJF Samoa Joe, but I would have been more excited if he had shoved Adam Cole. And those two got into it.
No, that's a good story. That's a
I
good story.
think I'm gonna get the pounce from Keith Lee again, because that shit he had. I was like, oh god, he might.
No,
Ladies and gentlemen,
him all sprawled out. It's the best. Like he's like,
the next
All right.
match on the card for the ROH World Television title is Samoa Joe against my boy, Shane Taylor. Soak it in.
Please,
Soak it in. Baby, I'm ready. Soak it in. Because this is your champion. This got to be your champion. I need him to win.
Looks like we got a main event for Grand
need
Slam.
that. I need Pretty Boy Killers back. That's what I need. That's what I need in my life.
We got a main event for Grand Slam now.
Oh shit!
but you know what? When will they learn? Because the same thing happened last year. And we all said that Moxley should have beat Punk, and they didn't happen, and his behind got into a brawl, and then you had to wait. And then this year, we said Joe should have beat Punk, and then they got into a brawl, and this.
But there's a difference. They had already had the match when Punk got into the brawl after the match. That was done and over with.
That's worse. That's worse.
Because he did it beforehand. He did it beforehand.
But I think that's worse because he did it beforehand. That's when he should have changed. That's when he should have changed the outcome and let Joe win. You still let this crackhead win after he gets into a brawl.
But that's what I'm saying. Last time you can't blame them. He was fighting after he done went to the press conference. Everything else. You can't blame him.
Wait. Rewind that statement for me, real quick.
After he went to the press conference and asked the donkey, that's when he was fighting. So you can't blame them for the decision they made after.
Hold up. Say that one more time because I don't think I heard you correctly.
You can't blame them. If they made the decision to let him win over Moxley, and then he comes to have a press conference, then he's fighting. Mm-hmm. It's too late then. You can't change it. But this time
why was he fighting? Explain to me why he was fighting.
He was fighting because of his mouth. This time he was fighting because of somebody else's mouth. But you're gonna change
it. No. See, no. Dolores, this is not aimed at you, so I don't want you to take it like that. But this is for the people who keep blaming it on Jungle Boy. Should Jungle Boy have said the line? No.
Punk should have kept his mouth shut.
Possibly. However, CM Punk, sources close to Punk, went to
the same
order.
We already talked about
point at that press conference and lied on Colt Cabana and his mama about it. He has been leaking information to that man this whole time. Then he gets upset that Jungle Boy does what CM Punk would do. You cannot be the elder statesman and all of a sudden have a problem with the fact that someone is doing what you have done in the past. You are pissed for nothing. When this man told you he just want a little bit of heat, if you are so determined to work with the Young Bucks and force them to work with you when they have already said through their lawyer, leave us the fuck alone. Why can you not talk to Jack Perry and be like, okay, we're gonna set up a quick little thing in between Starks. Starks is gonna send you after me, and that I'm gonna beat you up real bad, and then we're gonna keep on moving. If we doing business now. Like Jungle Boy has been getting a lot of the unfair blame this whole time when a grown man could control his emotions.
And my thing is, real quick,
you go first.
Perry had approval. He rented the car. So again, how does this have power to say, bump the people who gave you approval? We're not doing it tonight. That's insane. And then for me, like I said, yeah, the first year you didn't know how crazy he is, but this year you knew. And like I said, that brawl happened. Come on, Joe. That brawl happened before the match, so you should have learned from last year and put the belt on Joe.
My thing about it is, and that's what my problem is. If you felt so unsafe, why did you let him continue to hold the championship and let him win the match? That's my problem.
Yes, agreed.
First of all, how you let the match still happen after you felt so unsafe?
Oh no. Oh.
I just want to remind you guys, we're going to be talking about all this again on Tuesday, so try and keep a couple in the tank. You know, don't fire all your shots just yet. CM, you are muted, and I have to say that Samoa Joe, somebody's going to have to go real hard to take the MVP spot away from Joe right now, because Joe deserves a freaking raise. Like from what I hear about the backstage and then what he does on screen, Joe is your most reliable dude.
Well,
but you know what? Joe's learned from the best, though.
Hold up. Wait. She was saying something.
Yeah. I was saying Moxley might be your most reliable dude, because that dude don't never get a break.
Mox, Danielson, Joe, and as much as I hate to say it, Jericho have been your locker room veterans that have stepped up.
Yeah.
Anika, what were you saying?
So I was saying Joe's learned from the best. I think when Joe was in Main Event Mafia, he learned a lot from Sting, if no one else, about how to conduct yourself in wrestling business and how in the wrestling arena, how to get that money outside of the wrestling arena. And I really think last year, Jericho, Moxley, and Danielson made a pact. They're like, look, we left that good money from WWE. We gonna make this work come hella high water. It ain't no crackhead named Phil who need to be on crack or get some booty is not gonna mess this up. No matter what, he is not gonna mess this up for us. That's why Danielson came back so doggone early. Lord have mercy. Just
allegedly.
What?
You talking about him being a head? Allegedly.
Honey, everybody knows that man is straight edge. We all know he is not on. He's not stepping.
No. I said he need to get some crack or some booty. That's what I said.
Okay, so Dolores, a few things. One, Dolores, I picked Joe. I want Shane Taylor to win so bad because I need Shane Taylor in my life. I was pissed it's not at the collision. Two, Sammy, honey, have you met me? I got things for CM Punk for days. I've been
empty.
A lot of stuff. My thing is, that is a grown ass man. I am sick and tired of motherfuckers coddling somebody who is a grown ass man who cannot control his emotions because somebody did to him what he has done to others. It is not okay. It is not. I'm tired. I'm tired of his fans sucking him off and hyping him up. He is overrated. He needs to do something else. And I hope that SAG-AFTRA has been paying attention as much as I've been hearing they are. Because Phil is going to have to grovel like he needs to. He needs help. He needs to do something else. But I am sick and tired of this man coming to companies and messing them up for the people who have put their blood, sweat, and tears into this. It is not fair that he comes to AEW and causes all this chaos. He is not the only one. I will never say he is the only one. I will also never say, as much as I love the Elite, that they are perfect and infallible. I will say that that is a grown-ass, almost 50-year-old man. If he can't take control of his emotions by now, he needs to do something else. Also, Dolores, when it comes to them doing the match, are you going to tell Samoa Joe no?
Yeah.
I'll
say
Listen,
this.
You could have pretended like he got attacked backstage or something else. You had people sitting in the background that could have probably took his spot. You could have did something. You could have did something. You could have had Samoa Joe look like he got injured or something. You could have did something.
Yeah, no, don't injure Joe. Fuck that.
No,
you got injured.
You know they can't pay injured when they and they take like a week off and then they come back kicking butt. You know like that. They could have did something. You wanted this man. He felt comfortable. That's why he was out there shaking hands and hugging people because he felt like I still got to do what I got to do, and I just punk this boy out or whatever, put him in a headlock, and I don't punk my boss, so I can do what I got to do. And then I had another to walk back to Gorilla and act like nothing was fine. That's the
I'll say this.
He got a problem. Let me say it like this. I suggest they make therapists, they make phone calls you can make, they make medicine that will help you. Trust me. They make enough to help you. That's what you need.
I think he needs some weed.
One does not simply injure Samoa Joe. Joe is out for 1 week. That equals 6 months of blood feud of him attacking you from behind backstage.
Well,
that's how that goes with Samoa Joe.
They could, but he would have to go to the NXT parking lot, and the entire NXT and WWE rosters and AEW rosters would have to jump him at NXT parking lot because that's the most dangerous place in the world. So that's the only way we could have it. Or they could take it to a state fair and let him ride one of those freaky rides.
Listen, if Impact can kill people out, I know AEW can do it quickly. Impact will kill somebody out so quick when they go to another promotion. I know y'all could have did that. And then you're going to need an investigation for something you saw with your 2 eyes. If you said you the one who made the decision, which we know you weren't just the only person, you saw it with your own eyes. He tried to jump you. You said you didn't feel safe.
He can't legally. They have to launch an investigation.
Oh.
If he had not launched that investigation, do you think that all the stuff that Phil has been doing behind the scenes would have come out? There's been a lot that man has done that has not been reported because wrestlers didn't want to get in trouble.
I just remembered somebody's comment.
Yes.
So I remembered somebody's comment from the last Impact show for the Eric Young match. Eric Young ain't losing this match. He came back from the dead for this match. He ain't losing.
Come back from the dead.
That's the point. It's like you did an investigation. Cool. You had to do the investigation. But you already knew how it was going. You knew how it was going. There was no doubt about that.
If I'm TK, I know you don't want to be Vince, but I would have done what Vince did to Ultimate Warrior. Let him do All Out, and then right when his match is over, great job, sir. You're fired.
You can no longer do that because that was when they didn't have guaranteed contracts. Legally speaking, he had to conduct the investigation and get all the
information. He an employee, not just a freelancer?
He had to do these things, or else Punk could have filed a lawsuit. He still might try, but he could have filed a lawsuit and it could have been bad.
Unanimous with outside legal counsel to fire him. He sought outside legal counsel, and all of them said, "Yeah, you need to fire him."
Do you know how bad it has to be for all of the lawyers to say the same thing? All of them? All of them?
My thing about it is the behind the scenes stuff. Yes, you did the investigation. You found out more. But Sean Ross Sapp have been reporting every week that somebody got a problem with him, and then backstage people have been saying stuff. You telling me none of that phased you up until he jumped at you?
When it comes to the dirt sheets, it could have been portrayed a different way. Look at Nick Hausman and his stuff. It is portrayed as the elite didn't want to sit down with them and have a conversation. According to everybody else, they said flat out, "We're not talking to you. Please leave us alone." But that's not what was reported. It was that whole thing with Jungle Boy that should have never gotten out.
He said that because if it's a one-on-one conversation, and then it's everywhere, and I ain't say it, I know you had to.
You remember when FTR cut off Luchasaurus's horns?
Yeah, that was a weird time.
Well, yeah, wasn't it during the time he was getting in that lawsuit?
Yeah, and I think that sounds so weird to say. Wasn't the lawsuit over the horns?
Yes.
Wrestling makes you say some weird shit sometimes.
It's like, yeah, somebody's suing you about this mask and the horns and stuff. Oh, okay, what am I gonna do? We just gonna go out there, we're gonna cut it.
I mean, it's like the lady who was suing Randy Orton.
She
over his tattoo.
Yeah, she said she thought it was like a personal person, and then once they started making like she didn't mind it being on TV, but once they started making it in detailed on action figures and dolls and stuff, she had a problem there because she said you all are copyrighting my work.
It was the video games where she tried.
Yeah, she also sued about the dolls and stuff because his dolls had the tattoos on it. I have one. I think I have one here. It has the tattoos on it.
That's the thing that I don't understand, because I've paid you to have this inked on my body. By you performing this service, you have now completed your contract. It is my stuff to do with as I wish. If I want to cut it off and hand it to you, I could do that. No, I wouldn't, because that's disgusting. But how you gonna be mad about that? I don't understand.
That's why now they go to certain people and you have to get, like, I think even when they went and got that Bray Wyatt tattoo, legal people were there. If you look back in the picture, they were there with them. Like they have to sign paperwork. Tattoo artists, they don't play that stuff no more. Like was it the Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and them only go to Samoa Mike, who does their tattoos.
Well, don't they get them the traditional way, and very few people do that?
No, they do it. They showed it on the documentary with Jay. It's a regular tattoo now. Like they like with the needle and the machine. They get the tattoo that way. It's just that he does this traditional like art. It's just that he does it in a new way. Because I think Jay or Jimmy, one of them is scared to go get it, so they have to go get it in like packs. Like they go every so often and get it done.
I know the traditional way is like real ink, and it takes days, and it's like half. If it's real traditional, it's half your body.
I think the first one you get is like that, but Samoa Mike does it with the like machine and everything. Because they showed when he was supposed to fight Roman, Jay went and got some. They did the documentary and they showed him behind the scenes getting it done.
What are you saying, Sammy?
I watched a video of The Rock getting his bull tattoo redone.
That's the first tattoo you ever got, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's how the. Well.
All right, I pulled it up for y'all.
Oh,
that's the new version.
A Brete? Oh, that's sick in a good way.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. So he did something with the bull. He did something else with the bull.
He changed it.
Yeah, it used
To
to
what?
be that one, but now it's this one.
It used to look
That's the time.
horrible.
It used to be that one, but now it's this one.
You can't even. What is that?
It's a bull skull.
Lord, don't even.
It looked like a werewolf missing his face. Me, that's what it looked like.
No. I saw the bull skull, but I didn't see the Rock's arm. I'm like, wait, that's what it. Oh Lord, okay.
Here's a better image.
You can't even see it.
I think he wanted to look cool. Like I think he had a Cody moment where he had an idea and it didn't come out right. And he's like,
Cause
"Well,
I
you
like
know
the
what?
bull.
We just gonna
Yeah, cause I like the bull. That's the yeah.
Well,
listen."
it's still a bull.
You know, if you
It's
didn't
a
know that
bull
was a
without the
bull,
meat.
you can see that's a bull.
It's like they don't skip
It
the
has
bull.
one.
That's what it look like.
So
Listen,
Samoa Joe beat Shane Taylor. Unfortunately, maybe he'll get his leg back at Ring of Honor. But now it is Christian versus sorry. Luchasaurus versus Darby. And Darby already bleeding. Lord have mercy.
Well, when
because
you fight a dinosaur, a daddy hater.
Luchasaurus is
last
like
time
bloody forehead, so that worked out.
when the last time Darby faced Moxley? Let me see. Run that back. Stop.
Yomiko Moreno. Yomiko Moreno? I don't know. That's the tattoo artist who did the new bull for The Rock.
All right. Like I said, you're the Brahma bull. Just keep your
Well, I
bull.
think he was trying to change it. I mean, no offense, but if you out in public and you take your shirt off, I might. Some people like other people, but when you look at their tattoos, you know who they are. That arm tattoo let us know who he was. Now you see, you be like, oh, that look like The Rock. He take off his shirt, you be like, I don't know if that's The Rock.
I mean, I guess. And
I
also,
don't
you're
know.
50.
There are
I
people
think
who
you
look
could have
like.
5 sweaters on. I'd still be able to tell it's The Rock.
I mean, no, because if you ever and I haven't seen the TikTok, it's a man who looks exactly like LA Knight, exactly face everything looks exactly like LA Knight, and now he does skits where he reenacts what LA Knight says by playing the clip, and he does the movement. Dressed up, he looks like him. Just regular walking looks like him. I don't know how they are not like twins. LA Knight reacted to it on WWE when he was like, "Oh, this guy's supposed to look like like that. Like he looks exactly like him." So if you saw him on the street, you'd be like, "LA Knight," and that man probably would say yes because he gets it so often.
No. He would have said, yeah.
I want X-rays of Darby's body. Cause you can't tell me everything is whole. You can't tell me everything
You
is
do
right
have
with this man's
X-ray. You
body.
do have an X-ray. You have X-ray where he fucked up his back. It's tattooed on it.
Boy drinks his milk.
He needs some milk. You know, when folks need a straight edge superstar to look up to, you have several in AEW actually. Lee Moriarty ran like an asshole.
WWE has a few too.
Now, back in the days, not so much, but in AEW, like there's been people who said they are like straight edge.
Like honestly, the
War
only
Machine
CM
is
Punk
straight
fan.
edge.
Say it again, Sammy.
War Machine is straight edge.
I'm trying to figure out if Kenny Omega is because he doesn't drink. I don't think I've never.
No,
I've always,
he is. He doesn't drink or smoke or anything. He said that so many times, and I look at him and I'm like, "But you need to."
no, he doesn't. He
No,
got
he
his
Kenny cool.
If you ever
Kenny
see
don't have no
him,
crazy eyes like CM Punk has.
he does like no. You should see him like when he does these interviews and he starts talking about like when he gets talking about like anime and video games, he gets wide eyed like Tony and gets to like zoned out and just in the zone with it. And I'll be like, my dude, it's not that serious. It's not that serious.
Well, baby, that's to you. To those of us who love anime, it is that serious.
I love anime. I watch anime, but I'm not like.
But
like,
your love of anime is not his love of anime. Your love of like certain things, that might really be like something that he is passionate and loves wholeheartedly. With like, because it allows him a way to escape. Like a lot of us love pro wrestling. We will nerd out and sit there and talk to you for like months about wrestling. And just be like, we talking to a skeleton because we allow you to get up and pee or eat.
I think you have to have a break with everything that you love. I love wrestling, but sometimes I like to sit and watch a good movie. Sometimes secretly, most people don't know I like art. That's where my profile pictures come from. I color them. Most people do not know this, but I just like other things. Don't sit in front of the TV 24 hours a day. Although it makes it seem like it, I don't.
Ooh, that was a close three. That was a close two. Okay. Well, like, okay, so I haven't seen Kenny's, anime or video game interviews, but like I said, he like around the eyes, he looks great. He actually looks his age, maybe a little younger. Like this is if you go straight edge, this how you look. Yes, that's a poster boy of a good straight edge body and face.
To be honest with you, you can be straight edge and still have psychological issues that prevent you from being your best self. Okay, that might be somebody's issue.
like, but I'm more so comparing CM Punk to Kenny. It's like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
both of them saying I'm
one
straight
of them
edge.
might have a problem that a therapist and some prescriptions might help. One of them might
saying, like,
not do all of this.
I'm just saying facially, like just like what you call it, facially. Yeah, no, there you go. Physically, I wouldn't say I'm straight edge if I'm CM Punk. I'm like, why? Physically, Kenny, I'm like, okay. And what else do you eat? Because I want them abs.
You know what somebody said speaking, I just saw it the other day. Not the other day, yesterday. That they should bring back AJ Lee to the WWE.
Hell fuck no, leave that skinny hoe where the fuck she is.
The only thing I will say, because
she's not a
I
hoe.
I kind of liked the match last night between Trish and Becky. The only issue I had with that match was the very end. WWE, you wrong for showing that woman's tape in on camera. That was wrong. They zoomed in.
Her.
They zoomed in on it and then put it the package with her tape in.
No.
That was three.
They showed Mercedes all her edges. Before they showed up in the
I didn't like that either. That was messed up. When Bianca had something fall off, and then they were like, they commentary pointed it out, and I'm like, when do we start doing this? Because I see people tracks fall out all the time. That was that match her ponytail almost came out, and they kept mentioning it and zooming in on it.
I said it when Trish first came back, and I'll say it for like the fifth time now. And Trisha's cool and all, but like she's no Gail Kim if we're being honest.
Oh no,
she wasn't expected to be. Gail Kim came in wanting to be a wrestler. Trish wanted to like be a manager.
She said it in her preview of the show. She said, Becky talking about how good she is. I came in as expected to be a manager and be cute. And then I worked my way up to be a wrestler.
Oh God. Oh no.
Like respectably, I love her story.
No.
You know the problem with being straight edge?
Christian. No.
You ain't got no damn excuse.
No, Crunchy's wrong.
Dad, go on it, man.
What the hell is that?
Crap
Okay,
on a cracker. You didn't have to go that hard on him.
These are the people from the Battle Royal? Is that what I'm saying?
I just want to say whoever they are. Some of them, hey, how you doing?
Dolores.
I just saw the end of the match.
Well,
You got Best Friends, and you got Sean Spears, and you got Nick Wayne. I'm not sure who everybody else was.
Dad, y'all are ahead of me. Yeah,
they don't like Best Friends, is it?
I think is that Scorpio? It looked like Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, I'm glad it's back. Yay! I thought they said he got hurt. I'm glad he's back. I didn't know how long the hurt was going to be.
A little bit. He had a match.
Man, you can't even let the man hold his own belt for a second.
No, it's not his belt.
I know he was on Collision, but I think he got hurt even after Collision. The first time he got back is what I. Oh, okay. Now I see the people.
Is Nick about to cry like he did? Is that what we about to have?
Oh, okay. It's the Cavalry. It's the Cavalry and Lee, I think, too.
I definitely
Lord, that reminds me. I got a song that I want to send you.
Yeah. I just want to say I think I'm addicted to Cody a little bit because I've downloaded the Kingdom song and I rock out to it on the way to bed.
It's a good song to work out to.
I ain't working out.
I work out
to. Going to sleep on it.
I work out to it. It's a good workout. My Nick over there tired.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up on All Out, it is Miro
Powerhouse
Hobbs. It is the Redeemer versus the Book of Hobbs.
There's a lot of black people out here for Darby.
God forsaken him, but Powerhouse is right in the room. How about that? He wrote the book that Miro followed and just broke his heart.
Get Darby out the ring. He is fine. I mean, he might not be because those were 3 pile drivers he did cover his neck. He'd be fine though.
Maybe.
I'll be back.
When you get a chance, just go ahead and copy that and you can listen to that. I think you'll like it. Okay, Sammy's on
hiatus.
He had to step away. Please don't hurt him, Debo Joe.
I took a whole lot. I took a whole lot of chances during this predictions. I think I have more hope of progression of this than I had of All In. Like let's push the new stars. Let's see if they do it or not.
Oh. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Well, not ladies and gentlemen, but as a film. When we get to the last 2 matches or last match, let me know who the first two top 2 people are, so I can go ahead and download their graphic.
Okay. Right now, myself and ALW have 4. Everyone else has 3.
Okay, only one thing different. Okay.
It's still like anybody's game.
Let me tell you something. I had my dates mixed up. So we did predictions for Fan Stars. So I got up today, watched the first show. I thought Effie's Big Gay Brunch was today, not yesterday. So I got up and was like, oh, we got one more show, y'all. Let's see who's going to win. And ALW was leading by 5 points on the first show. So, ALW, he begins to talk shit. And so I said, okay, watch out. You never know. I get off. Realize when I go back to fight that because I was looking for the month, next month to schedule everything, that it already came on yesterday. So I graded and me and Sammy tied for first place and we're up by 5. He was down by 5. I was like, you're gonna learn about talking crap. You really are. You really are. That week he won the predictions champ with Sammy. He the whole time on that first show, he's like, "I'm gonna lose. I know I'm gonna lose." He won, but every time he talk crap and he say he gonna win, he just do horrible, just horrible.
Damn shame.
Can't beat the time that we only could get 10 points. Now, mind you, 5 was for your name. No, it was 15. You get 5 for your name, 10 for the 2 matches. Okay, ALW only got 5 points.
Well, God, Lily.
For his name. That's what we got. I was like, my dude, you could at least got a 1 match right.
Bruh.
I know this is AEW, but I need Miro to have a WrestleMania entrance next time they're in Wembley. I want elephants. I want the trumpets. Boom, 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 boom. I want the whole. I can see the whole thing through his freaking theme song. What's on his shirt?
I don't know. He ripped it off so fast.
I want to say it was him with a halo. I'm not sure, but more so it's in a. More so it's him being red that's throwing me off. Like, why are you red on this t-shirt? Oh, dag. Okay, let's get into it.
Nah, the worst thing was yesterday we had to try to figure out what did PWO mean.
Are you talking about?
Nope. What happened was that they came out with PWO shirts, the LWO, because they were in Pittsburgh. We had to wait till they zoomed in on shirt. It was Pittsburgh World
Don't do
Order.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cause y'all Latino. That don't work. No. Don't do.
We thought maybe I thought at first I said, well, maybe in Puerto Rican. I don't know. I have to go back and see. I had to go all the way back. When I saw that, I was so angry.
That's a better idea. Like how PWO, CWO, MW, like Mexican, Cuban, Latino. I like that more than the city.
Then we are close to getting our picture um, with the picture of the Hurt Business together. We are very close because last Tuesday, the Street Profits came to congratulate and talk with Mello.
I don't want Mello in there with them. I need Mello when he goes to the main roster to be by himself for a little bit so he can make his name.
I need a
confused. Mello is a good tweener. He's an amazing tweener. Like, just let that man do his work.
I need him and Trick to be in.
Bobby actually turning on him. No.
So, like as of right now, they're not exactly
Bobby would turn on
heels.
him. I think Trick would turn on him because they've been having problems.
Well, Trick and Mello aren't together anymore. Trick went off on his own thing.
Not officially, but they still cool.
Yeah. They still been doing segments and stuff and talking. They still like on screen Trick and Mello. They just not Trick and Mello wrestling together.
But I did love the last segment where Mello asked Trick, "You think I could be Dragon?" He was like, and I don't know if Trick was him in the Holland, but he was like, "You know what? Fine. But after Mello left, Trick was like, "I don't believe you can. I know you can."
What?
I don't think you can. I know you can. That's what he said.
That's what I just said. That's what happens when you get food. You're not on screen.
You said believe.
I said
you
no.
know what happened? You know what's happening? Trick is like
said, I don't believe you can. I know you can. He said think, not believe.
That's what you know. What you know? Fine. I'm gonna rewind the daggone tape. I'm pretty.
It's okay. Trick.
It's not okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Don't hit him in the face. Hit him below the belt. He already said that hurt word. Listen, Trick is the kid. Mello is the parent. You know when they say, I'm going to move out. I can do it on my own. I don't need your help. But they ain't got no job. They ain't got no furniture. They ain't buy their clothes. And if they leave, they ain't got a pot up a window to throw it out of. That's it. That's Trick. Because every time he's like, I can do it. I don't need no help. And then he get beat up. I'm like, sound like you did. Sound like you need Mello. Oh, Mira broke back.
Same difference, Sammy. Sweet Jesus. I just.
How you looking like that, Sam? Like you confused?
Cause she
Are you-
said she called out Sammy and he not on screen more. But also I was reading something and I'm just very confused as to why again adults can't take ownership of their bullshit.
Wrestling wise or in general?
No, I was reading this thing about this woman who married this man who had kids. She didn't want to have kids. She was cool with his ex-wife raising the kid. Ex-wife gets married. Her husband is like, "Yeah, I don't want your kid from your previous relationship." So she drops off the kid with the kid's dad and his new wife. New wife leaves dad, and everybody and folks are talking about like the new wife wasn't a bit of a butthole too when she knew that there was a kid and she took that chance of being with that man who has a kid. If you know that your spouse has a kid and you don't want to have kids, just don't be in a relationship with them because there's always the risk that you could be taking care of someone else's kid.
They don't think like that. They think about I'm a part-time parent. That means I ain't full-time parent. And then when they have to be a full-time parent, you just like, listen, I like being an auntie. I can be a stepmama. But I have to take that chance if I'm gonna be a stepmama and I'm gonna be a full-time mama. And that's a chance you just gonna have to take.
She didn't want to be like a full-time stepmother. But my thought is when you get with someone who has a child, you run the risk of having to raise that child with that person because
Yeah, because
anything can
I know
happen.
somebody who was dating somebody and that's how they broke up. They were having a foot and they baby mama got unalive and so they had to take their children.
Oh, daggone it.
Things happen sometimes. You just have to accept it and move on from it. But I think some people just think, oh, it's fun. We're having fun. It's just two of us. It's fun. It's fun. And then that person, you've been a year or two like that, and you think that's how forever's gonna be. That's not how forever's gonna be. Oh, they left you all alone, yeah.
Like I just don't understand like
Some
why.
people don't think ahead. We had this conversation the other day. Some people don't think ahead. They don't save ahead. They don't worry about the future. They don't think. It's just in the moment. In the moment is fun. In the moment is great. Until stuff hits the fan, and then you have to be another adult.
I don't get people.
That's
I,
because you have common sense. Not common sense is not common to everybody.
I am very tired of adults not taking accountability for their actions that they choose to put themselves in these situations. You don't have to put yourself in these situations. It's very easy to not. You can walk away. You can ghost. You don't have to deal with folks. Like if I God forbid was Philip Brooks and I knew I had beef with this boy and he had done that on camera, cool. I'm gonna say we got a problem. He's gonna say I'm just trying to build some heat. All right, let's start a program. Well, I'm just not gonna talk to him at all. Problems can be easily resolved when people want to easily resolve them.
People don't want to resolve. They want it my way or the highway. They don't know conflict resolution. I mean, you know, things I had learned it myself. It would either like you talk to me nice or you talk to my fist. And I had to realize that that's not a way of life you have to live with. And I know
Like
you
I
ladies. What kind of Edwards pie are you eating, Anika?
Huh, what?
What kind of Edwards pie are you eating?
Chocolate. Hershey chocolate pie.
yeah, that did not look like it would have a pie in there. That looked like it was
They already pre-made
a
slices.
ice cream sandwich thing.
Oh,
It's
no.
it's a pre-made slice. They cut the slice and put it in the box.
I know the way she had it, it didn't look triangular from the
Oh,
angle. It looked like a rectangle. So I'm like, oh, she's got like an ice cream sandwich. Yum yum, ice cream sandwich.
As soon as I saw the box come out, the chunky meat was like, yeah, buddy.
Ooh, that hurts. Ooh.
Listen, I've been on every once in a while eating things I'm not supposed to eat. I almost last week, as we all know, tried almost unalived myself eating stuff I wasn't supposed to eat. Because I'm not serious. Listen, they say you're not allergic to peanuts and stuff. You can eat it. I eat it. All of a sudden, I felt like my throat was closing. So I have allergy pills and an EpiPen. And so, listen, it's peanuts and corn. I'm not supposed to have those things. But I had a nice meal. They were eating cornbread, and inside of me was like, this don't even want the last time you eat cornbread. Let's just go through. And I ate it 2 days in a row. And I think y'all heard me on Friday when it was time to go. And I was like, I stood up. It's just, listen, I'm gonna stop being hard headed. They said this is what they say, and this is what the doctor said. If you're not allergic to something and they don't see you being allergic to it,
Ooh.
you don't eat it for a long time and you come in contact with it, you could die. So I had to incorporate it back into my diet, but I don't think I should have incorporated it back. It kind of was like, no, no, no. Just wait till the first time I catch a cold and can't come on here or ALW say I need you and I come up here sounding like Minnie Mouse.
And I got a cousin who sounds like Elmo, so
No, it's hard. The kids find it funny, and I think it's not funny. Every time I catch a cold, I end up sounding like this. My mama even tell me like, just don't say nothing. Just text or write it out because after an hour of hearing you like that, it's horrible. So I literally would come on screen and be like, how the fuck you doing? Come on, people. That's how it would sound. I mean, I'm a talking girl. That don't sound right. That voice in my body don't sound.
uh oh. Okay, so Hobbs versus Miro. I had expectations, but honestly, I thought Miro was gonna come in there and beat the dog shit out of Hobbs. This has been good. This has
I
been
love this
really
match.
good.
This is so
Oh,
good.
yeah, I expected this match to be good.
I expected it to be good, but I didn't expect it to be good. Cause like I
Like
thought it was gonna be
50-50. I want to know, like, did Miro, like, I'm pretty sure Miro and Sheamus are friends. But, like, how you gonna do the beats of the battering jump over here?
oh, oh, they gonna need to run this back.
No
I'm gonna
matter.
put that to you. They gonna need to run this back.
A collision got.
So
Go.
you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Does Edge's contract end around what? Full Gear or Revolution?
September.
In the
No,
September.
September. Okay, so Russell Dream.
Somebody said that somebody quote unquote close to him said that he was heavily thinking about going to AEW and now he's kind of sort of changing his mind. He might end up just staying with WWE on the Legends contract because his wife is a little concerned.
Tap out, pass out, or take him out. Like Hobbs could do it. Apologies to Lords.
I know.
I want Edge to come to AEW, but I don't want him to team with Christian. I want him to be against Christian, so Christian can cut a promo on him too.
Here's what I thought would happen. You have Edge beat Luchasaurus for the title, but then Christian's like, you might have beat Luchasaurus for the title, but you didn't beat me for the title.
As nice as the last match that Edge had on SmackDown, and it was great. Me selfishly, like I would love for him to make it to WrestleMania 40. Don't know how that happens because it's not a full year contract, but I would love for him to do WrestleMania 40 and then go to in his contract with WWE and go to AEW.
Oh, y'all see what I see?
Paul
Not yet.
ended.
Nope. I have Miro saying game over. Don't tap. Don't tap, Hobbs. Power up. Power up. No. See. Okay.
I'm telling you, he doesn't need to tap out. He needs to like pass out.
But his feet were. But his.
Come on, Hobbs.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Lift them up. Lift them up. There you go. Lift them up. There you go. Come on, Hobbs. You can do it, baby. Spine buster. Okay. I want to win, but I'm happy of either one winning, and this is definitely needs to continue.
I blinked and I missed it.
Why am I so far behind? So Hobbs is doing it to Miro now. He just kicked his back. He's trying to do the game over. He has one arm. Oh, nope. Of course you can't do it to the person who knows how to do it. Oh, Miro's in the spine buster.
PM, you get your wish, I see now.
Yeah, beat his ass.
No.
Yes.
No. Doggone it.
Wait. What?
Yes. Hot and flexible.
Okay.
Popped
I'm
off
going
the
to
heel.
assume y'all are ahead of me.
We gotta wait, Dolores. We gotta wait.
Miro
She
just
said highly flexible, so
Miro just won. Miro and Hobbs is doing a they're in the middle of the ring. If they want to be a team, I will be okay with that as well.
Oh,
But Hobbs is trying to dap him up. I like it. Hobbs trying to dap him up. I like that. Instead of a handshake, give him the dap. I like that. That was cool. I like that. Be a team. Russian chocolate.
In the building.
ooh, I haven't seen one of those in a minute.
In the building.
Oh, come on, Hobbs.
In the building. Say it again.
I want a Russian chocolate. Why would you take that away from me?
Yeah, you don't need Russian chocolate after this.
Come on. All right, stop.
Why you gotta rush it?
You don't need it. You got Russian. All right. You got a Russian. All right.
Depending on how hot you want it. I want it nail. Well, okay, so I'm mute.
Oh, no! I'm be like,
but wait, what is she gonna do? These are two grown niggas. No, oh, chair, smart.
She did put him on. See,
All
you
this
remember them
character
packages?
development.
You remember in them packages? He said she put him on the couch and she left him. You remember that? Like months ago? That's understandable. You remember he said,
All this.
she forsaketh me, she left me, and now I'm in a dark hole by myself.
I believe what Miro says while he's walking up the ramp is, "I need to do it on by myself," or
Okay, and people are like, does she not show up? No, reunite the pair. Okay.
I think I haven't gotten to the end.
I'm not. They're in the ring together. Oh God, this is too cute because this is real life. Why you have a? Oh God, stop it! Don't stop it! I like real life love, wrestling love. Oh Lord, why he just circled her? Oh wait, what's going on? Oh, don't run away from love yourself. I mean, Miro. Don't run away, Miro. Oh, why you run away, Miro? Don't run away from love, Miro. You know you want that, Miro. Don't do that, Miro. Oh, you so confused. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't run away from love. Don't do that.
Commentary.
Stop being a punk, Miro.
I can see her face. I was like, let me follow this because I can tell she is about to be heartbroken. So I know, no. I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh God, I know what our next short is gonna be.
AEW TBS title, we have Chris Statlander, the champion, versus Ruby Soho, okay? With that lady behind her.
The worst reason for divorce. Irreconcilable.
Oh man.
Oh, she just fell off. Really? Somebody did not want to say
that. Sounds like she's having irreconcilable differences with her.
Yeah. I really dig it. I really dig it. Him walking up the ramp and being like, I got to do it on my own. Like,
no, she abandoned him. Remember? She abandoned him when he lost the championship. You remember?
Do you think he said you left me on my own?
No, I'm saying that's a good reason to leave her. She abandoned him. You remember he was living in a hole?
Well, what Miro said. I thought Miro said, I got to do it on my own. Do you think he instead was saying, you left me on my own?
Probably so. I know she did, so that probably would make sense. Because
like I was saying, the worst freaking reason for divorce, irreconcilable differences. We love each other, but we can't pinpoint the reason why we don't want to be together no more. Stupid! It's so stupid. Stop running away from love. Go to a therapy session and work it out.
I need
some things that you just can't fix.
I need the story-wise, he was with his hot wife. He was champion. He lost his title. She put him on the couch. Then she put him out, and then he was living in the cave in a hole. I don't believe her.
That's his side. That's his side. We don't know what she's. Maybe in his mind, he was like, "You don't love me no more. I'll just leave." We don't know if she would have just stayed, but he pushed her away. I feel like in my mind, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Listen, regardless, she came to help him now, right? What about when he would get his butt kicked all the time before she didn't come to help him? And she could. She could.
This was one time he was getting hurt. This was one time he was going to get somebody who could have put his behind.
You know what she was doing while he was getting his butt kicked at AEW? She was on the beach with Damian Priest. She was flying around the world. She was hanging out.
Allegedly.
She was doing
pictures.
Huh?
There was pictures.
Are those recent? Are those recent or years ago?
No, these are recent. When they was in Puerto Rico and everything, she was with them. Yeah, they were doing
I will
How long
say,
was her hair? How long was her hair?
It's
I
short.
will say, Liv Morgan was also there.
For some of them, but Lana,
Some of them TikToks was just hard grief.
she's just been doing other projects like singing and acting. She was on the Surreal Life. She's been on different things.
Oh yeah, I remember she was doing it in real life.
I forgot it came on. I thought it was coming on this like this month, and apparently it's already over.
Yeah. Listen, I want. I'm gonna be the only one to say this. I want the WWE Surreal Life again. Because I found out so much dirt and information on them that made me realize that some of them were just out of their mind.
Can they do that again? Like, I don't think they can do that again.
I think they can. I think they have a house they rented, and then they did the video and they put it on the network, and so it was.
I don't think they can do it again just because of things like Beyond the Ring. Like, whoever you would put up there that would make it really good is probably featured on Beyond the Ring.
Well, the last one I saw, they had Roddy. I think it was the only one. I saw Roddy Piper, Jim Duggan, Gene Okerlund. I forgot the man who used to be one of Mr. McMahon's stooges.
Pat Patterson.
Pat Patterson.
Well, Pat was the least stoogey of all the stooges, to be fair to Pat Patterson.
Because the only reason I remember that season so well is Roddy Piper walked out in the middle of the night hollering at the moon. Pat Patterson came out on live TV, and it wasn't Jim Duggan, it was the other man who said that he had a car accident and his wife got killed or something, and he ended up getting like a transplant or something like that. That story made me cry. Those are the only reasons why I remember those.
It was a good show. It was a really good show, but I don't think they could do it again.
Like, the question is, who would be in the new house? Like, what Hall of Famer would actually make what 5 or 6 Hall of Famers would be good for another season?
I think we could do females this time because they did males last time. And the males got, like, they argued and bickered worse than the females. So you got an excuse. So you can put females, but I don't know. Okay, you could probably do Mickey James because her husband there worked there.
Of course. Tristan Lita.
Yeah. Tristan
Lita. If you could, Lake Cool would be nice, but
you can do Michelle McCool. And
without Layla. But now that Pat Patterson is gone, I would say Michael Hayes is probably the least stoogey of the stooges. Like, who would most likely tell off Vince or Triple H about something?
Not Michael Hayes.
No,
you don't think Michael Hayes is the number one now?
Michael Hayes will slob a knob like it's corn on the cob.
Well, yeah. But like,
I forgot his name. That does videos and stuff.
You got to remember who the other guys are, and like,
what's that dude name? I forgot his name. He does the videos, the cuts and stuff. There was always too many like video cuts.
Man, I only remember the nicknames. Like Bucktooth McGee. That's one of the nicknames he gets called.
Yeah, because I know his.
The rat-faced fuck. People call him that too. Man.
Well, the story was his dad saved some tapes or something in a fire, and that's how he's been able to keep his job. But some people really think he got some secret vault stuff he know about, and that's how he's been able to keep his job for so long.
Are you talking about teeth?
Huh?
You talking about teeth?
Yeah, teeth.
The one with the teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the teeth. I can't remember his name.
And no matter what he has done, they have not gotten rid of him. He has to have something. So I think he has enough power to maybe say something. and not
I
get in trouble.
mean, have you read John Moxley's book?
About some of the
He
stuff he said
certainly
and did to him.
he made Mox apologize to everybody, and then the next week he's like, "Yeah, that apology he gave last week, it wasn't good enough."
Oh, that's some.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some crap.
So I think he might have the only person that has. He probably got more power than Triple H because he
Oh,
got some dirt on them. Huh?
Kevin Dunn.
Yeah.
Kevin
He got,
Dunn, thank you.
yeah. He
Kevin
got. He got.
he Luchasaurus and Miro both won. Get the fuck off here, bro. You ain't here for a reason. Goodbye.
You think he's the least stoogey of all the stooges?
He is definitely Kevin Dunn is definitely a Vince stooge, and it is very evident in his actions. I believe he is the one who was calling and telling Vince a lot of shit that was happening.
Because didn't he also say something to Russia and Naomi? Did he also say something to Sasha and Naomi?
There you go. Tap it. There we go.
And you telling me he worked there for that long? And what's his name? People Power got in the mess that he did and ended up getting fired, and Kevin didn't. Kevin got some secrets. I know he did.
No offense. Don't know why People Power came back like when he came back. I was like, oh Lord, the division gonna be back. No, like why? Why did he re-get his job? Because he married the little Bella Twins mama?
No, he got his job back because he was a stooge.
He know how to press his lips hard.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, vote in the chat. Vote in the chat.
Revenge. Okay, so All Out has been really, really good. No, you can't. Because where are you supposed to be, ALW? Where are you supposed to be?
What'd he say? What'd he say? No.
You can't come to work. You can't come in the chat.
What are you doing where you can chat, but you can't come to work?
It's not that he's not coming to work. It's that he had something that he had to do that was really important. He should be in the really important thing.
He's trying to make sure he winning. That's all he want to do, make sure he winning.
Be in the moment.
We love you, ALW.
Sucks.
I'll say so far I've guessed every match right, ALW.
The lies. Or maybe you guessed every match correct, but you just gave us the wrong answers.
What match you got wrong for me?
Let's see.
Definitely Team Athena.
We have where you didn't choose one. That's the main. That's all.
I didn't choose. I didn't get it wrong.
It was wrong. You should have made a choice.
I made the choice, and you told me it's too late.
Not choosing on time. What's the choice?
So far, I got 0 push-ups today. Hopefully, they'll give me push-ups soon.
Ryan Ruby trying to do the Bianca Belair ponytail.
So she can give me push-ups.
I just want to know why Sriracha ain't wrestling. Because you gave her the title, and I thought she was gonna be a working champion, and that's what some people on the internet said. So why is she not working? Just a question. Just a question for the people who defended it.
Well, why aren't people complaining about Statlander not defending her title at all in then?
But she wasn't booked.
We did.
It's a difference. It's a difference between not being booked on the show and your body can't physically wrestle, but we put a belt on you because you was from England. You know what? You're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna do this today. It's fine. They did it. They did it. So you know what? They did it. It is what it is.
They shouldn't have did it. It is what it is. The key word today. They shouldn't have did it.
She loved it. She done
Was
done it.
there a title defended at besides the ROH tag titles? Is there a title that was defended at All In that's also being defended here?
No.
Yeah.
Well, the trios.
The trios,
Oh,
the
but that was the pre-show.
That was the pre-show, unfortunately. Yeah.
didn't Orange Cassidy wrestle somebody?
Not yet.
That's main event.
Nothing about like
Moxley.
an All In. Didn't he wrestle somebody for the international title?
No.
No,
No.
he was in a group.
They had the group match.
The group match.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody who don't wrestled on here wrestled last week. And you had what 3 pre-show matches this time? You telling me you couldn't put Atlanta and somebody in a pre-show match last year?
Oh, and the ROH titles were a pre-show for All In too. So yeah.
Yeah. And then they're in the main show this time.
Yeah. So they swapped that with the trios and the ROH tag as main show pre-show.
The charity cluster you had just at the beginning of the show, you could have and let Sriracha wrestle.
This is a decent show, but
All right, I'll be back.
Oh, daggone it! I guess I've already made up my mind. I need Athena versus Sheeta, and not on ROH. I need it on Dynamite. They had a face off, and it was so good and juicy. And Sheeta just strong. It's like, and then they're like, then Athena was like, okay, let's go. They're gonna do the whole power thing. And they got freaking.
Oh.
It was so juicy. I'm like, this is why I don't like TK, because it's like when you notice these things, right? And you should notice them as much as you notice the Acclaim getting over in Chicago. I want you to notice this and put it on TV. And when I say TV, not ROH, free TV, where you only have one freaking women's match. It was so good. That was so good.
I like Tony Storm now.
I love Tony Storm. Like, honestly, at All In, my mind said, okay, the order of who should win the match: Sheeta, Tony, Britt if Thunder Rosa came out, and then Sriracha. How the freak you like if in every women's match has TK keep choosing the D freaking choice, the wrong choice?
So that's TK.
Oh, look! Why is she crawling out with these booty panties on? Lord have mercy.
The Outcasts are imploding.
What did Tony just do? Did she just spray?
She took the spray.
Did she just
Ruby was gonna spray Chris.
But she did it by accident?
No.
Or on purpose? What?
The Outcasts are imploding.
So Tony came out of the ring.
Anika, they broke up at All In. And then at Dynamite, Tony said, I can't trust anybody. I can't trust Sriracha. I can't trust Ruby. I can't trust a soul. So it's not like they been broke up for like a week now.
What did she just do? Who did she spray the can of paint at?
No one.
She took it. She didn't let
Okay.
Yes. She didn't let her use it.
Okay. Cause I'm like, I was confused. I didn't see her take it. So like maybe it was a back camera angle. I'm like, what just happened?
Ruby had the spray. Ruby was about to spray Chris. And then Tony runs up, grabs the spray from Ruby's hand, and Ruby's like, what the hell are you doing? And then she turns around and there's Chris.
So I missed her taking the spray, but I did see her do this. I'm like, was it a misstep? So like maybe back camera angle, maybe I just missed it. But all right. But you know what? I think everyone was like,
I love Bryan Danielson. But I must say, if he might win, he should win. I mean, he shouldn't win, but he's gonna probably win. I think it's so unfair how they do Ricky Starks. Like this man should be so
I
close
mean,
to the
he was
top.
booked to lose this match to begin with. They just changed who his opponent was going to be.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying he should have won. Period. I don't care who it is because that's not fair to him that he keeps getting almost to the top and it's somebody else that prevents him from getting to where he needs to be at.
Now, I will say that Collision has reinvigorated him. Like he didn't need it, but I'm glad he did it. Like Sammy said, he's gonna lose either way. So it's kind of like Hobbs versus Miro. We
I
know
think
he's
they
gonna
should let him
lose.
win here. They shouldn't let him win here to get like one big win. He should be. I think they misuse him and what's the other dude name that used to be in the tag team?
Miro?
Bald headed.
Hobbs?
Nope, he was in the tag team with Ethan Page.
I mean, he's gotten big wins. He's beaten Chris Jericho. He's beaten CM Punk. Like, Ricky's not a slouch. Like,
But dude, okay, he beat CM Punk. What was his next problem after that? What was his next feud after that? Was it even is this a feud or this is a one night put together? Because somebody he's catching the scraps of everybody else.
Well, like
You're not pushing him up, you pushing him off. And he is a crowd favorite. He has great mic skills. He's good in the ring. Yet we barely see him, and when we see him, he's either in a made up feud from Quick Snap, or he's picking up scraps from somebody else. So you telling me he went from beating CM Punk to possibly getting a real world title shot to being suspended to now because Punk made a mistake, well not a mistake, Punk got fired. Now he's feuding with Daniel Bryan over Bryan Danielson, whatever you want to call it, over a strap match that he had nothing to do with in the first place.
No. So really, this So this wasn't about him. It really was. It's called blah 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 blah. Use your words, Nika. This whatever all you just said. Right now, the plan was just to put Ricky back where he's supposed to be right after he got beat by MJF. So, like Tammy said, this was all a program. Even though they switched Punk from Danielson, this was still all the same program. And so, as long as he gets like a big number one, it's a level up because he is on pay-per-view, and this match ain't gonna go less than 4 minutes. It's gonna get a good decent amount of time. After this, we keep saying it. Don't know when they're gonna do it. Either TNT title or international title. This is like it really him and Swerve. It's like these two titles are supposed to service everyone. Can they please service everyone?
Fight Juice and Thunder lighter than to keep going through this, because at this point that would have made sense to me. Like, oh, okay, Juice and Thunder lighter. Even fighting Steamboat, I'm like, okay, you beat him with a belt. Okay, I can understand that. But at this point, you put Daniel Bryan in there, who is now quote unquote, I don't even know what to consider him, because technically when he left out before injury, he was the bad guy.
I don't think Starks is winning a title.
Are you talking to us, Anika? I'm not Anika. See him? Oh.
But when did they change Danielson's theme song? I know it was his original theme song, the countdown. I love the other one.
Listen, it's only for pay-per-views. This costs like $250,000 for them to play. You're not getting this on TV. You're getting the regular theme song on TV. Because Tony Khan's not going to pay $250,000 to play this on TV. You're going to get the song you like on TV.
No, you're not listening to me. I want the one on TV. I don't want this one. I
the remix. She
I
wanted the
went on
remix.
camera because I was gonna twerk and get my steps in, but like, oh no, it's to a countdown song. I can't do that to this. It's basic.
But I thought I could be different. That that part was
There's people who like it and they only get it 5 times a year.
I'm just saying, I'm on the couch right
you
now.
Can remix
I can't
it. You
I
can
can do my
remix
steps to
it.
the song.
Pay half of it. Pay half. Pay a quarter. I mean, P. Diddy remixes people all the time. And he takes popular songs that probably if I tried to remix it, I have to pay $1 million.
I love
So
what Danielson real quick. I love what Danielson said when he was promoting this match. He was like, the last strap match, it was with someone I loved, Bray Wyatt. He didn't say Bray Wyatt. He's like, and we beat the crap out of each other. I don't like you, Ricky. I don't even know. He said, I don't love you, Ricky. I don't even like you. So you don't even know what I'm going to do to you. I'm like, I love that. That was a nice little touch.
So Ricky, like the next thing on his agenda is building his faction. All he has right now is Big Bill. Like he's got to have more than just Big Bill in his faction. Am I right?
No, well, when the whole manager license thing happened, my mind, and maybe it's just me being wishful thinking, put him and Hobbs back together. They're both
With
heels.
QTV?
No, not QTV. Get Hobbs. I'm going to assume that he's not in QTV anymore because the last couple of segments he wasn't there, and they didn't come out to help him during the Miro match. But yes, I would love, get the band together. It don't even have to be a whole friendship. Purely business. They're not using us right, as Ricky keeps saying, and we just gonna dominate together. I would
Again, why are we making him into a faction? He is a great solo wrestler who needs to be going for the title, going against MJF, going against a TNT Lisa Forrest. Somebody.
I mean, I'm thinking of all the titles and like I guess
okay. So BC,
I guess Shibata would be cool.
Danielson is still black. Is still Blackpool Combat Club. How's you already bleeding?
Because it's fine.
Everyone else. There's no Wheeler out there tonight.
What I was gonna say? And who did Ricky just kiss the hand of? Who is she?
I don't know. Would Ricky want the FTW title back?
No.
No. That'll be a demotion.
Messing up with him, he gonna end up leaving.
Yeah, so the only guy I can really see him wrestling for is Shibata.
So you want him to go down to ROH?
I mean,
oh, daggone it, Ricky! Pretty Ricky! Oh, daggone it, Pretty Ricky! Pretty Ricky!
That's weird.
I have a bad feeling that Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is gonna get involved in this. Because they've been emphasizing no disqualification 9,900 times on the way to this.
If he's retired, then he shouldn't be wrestling or involved.
He wrestled like a month ago or something.
No, he hasn't. Not since he retired.
Ricky Steamboat has been wrestling him and other people. I forgot what their names are.
No, the not Jurassic Express, the Midnight Express.
I think he wrestled with them.
No, the people that were supposed Kerry Morton and his tag team partner. They were supposed to retire, but only one of them did. And I think Kerry Morton is wrestling with his son. They
still wrestle together because they wrestled on GCW.
Ricky has been retired. That's why he said he won't take this match because he's been retired. And his last retirement match was his retirement match.
All right.
But
I'll tell
yeah,
everyone what the match that he had last was. It was him and FTR versus Brock Anderson, Jay Lethal, and Nick Aldis.
when was that?
22
Yeah, it was 22,
last
like
year.
November of 22. Like
I think
I
he
believe
had
it was
another
November.
one that was 1-on-1.
1-on-1.
Yeah, I thought he had one that was 1-on-1. Either
I think the last 1-on-1 match he had was when he defeated Drew McIntyre in 2009.
It
Ricky
says
Stark? I mean, sorry, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat?
Yeah, he beat Drew McIntyre in 2009, and I think that was the last singles match he had.
I feel so old.
Right? Last year, wasn't he Ric Flair
I
gonna
did
do
not
something with
know
each
his
other
name
for
was.
his
He had a 6-man tag match,
Oh God,
and
you
he
sure
was with
didn't know
FTR
his
last
name was
year.
Dick Blood?
Dick Blood.
No, I did not know his mistake. Okay, this is all his known names he's wrestled under: Dragon, Sam Steamboat Jr. It's just Sam Steamboat Jr., Richard Blood, and then Dick Blood. I did not know he wrestled as Sam Steamboat Jr. How you come up with that name?
Ooh. Flip of a coin?
Stop trying to kill him. I feel like
So
you're trying to kill him.
his son wrestled as Ricky Steamboat Jr. and then switched over to Richie Steamboat, right?
Yeah, another one that had like good potential.
My stream's buffering. I'm gonna reload and refresh.
So as of right now, Ricky's just beating the crap out of Dragon Danielson.
You call him Dragon Danielson? I like that. Well, let's continue with that.
It keeps it simple because I keep saying Daniel Bryan. I'm like, no, Bryan I'm like this Danielson.
Well, no, Dragon Danielson. Like that's got some oomph to it. I like it.
Double D. Oh.
Double D.
Oh Lord, why you go to that girl's face?
Diners,
Let me see that.
$5
Why are you trying to choke each other out? What kind of strap?
Remember the
Strap, as in you know, spank him in the back
Ooh,
of the
none of
face.
those look
That
good.
took him out.
I think he got him in the cheek with that one. Oh, yeah. Keep it to the abs. Keep it to the abs, not the face. Thank you, Brian.
Like you, okay? So you see, Brian still has a freaking not even his arm is either in a not a sling, but it's propped up. So that means that his behind shouldn't return so freaking early.
Huh? I don't
It's
see
not a
him.
cast, but it looks secure.
When he said he was coming in to kick these young guys in the face, like he wasn't lying. He was not lying.
Well, we don't know how
Lord have
old Ricky
mercy.
is, so we don't know.
I mean, he's probably like 7 years younger than Brian. Like that's pretty young.
How do you know? He could be 7 years older.
Okay, I know what I saw it now. Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson wrestled in March of this year. Then after that, he started wrestling with his son.
Yeah, because Gibson retired.
I'm
Gibson
like,
was like, I'm old.
because I remember seeing them in that GCW match when they was like in a bar and they was fighting, and I was like, y'all still wrestling? This is what y'all still gonna do? Okay.
Oh!
Were you at the part where Ricky was suspended upside down on the turnbuckle?
I did. I saw that, and then no, and then Danielson tried to go for, I guess, baseball slide, and then Ricky caught him in the face with a freaking with the strap.
Oof.
I know the effect of blood in your face looks good, but it can't be me. I don't like when sweat get in my eye. You have to do this. Like how y'all just keep doing it and the blood in your eye.
Yeah, I mean that's the biggest thing though is like the blood's one thing, but when the blood mixes with the sweat, it just gets all over.
This, uh, all right, okay. So is that Ricky's blood or Dragon's blood?
See, I must say you're a girl after my own heart. Cause I just listened to that video you sent me. I'm dying. I am dying.
Like after that, every time I see him wrestle, all I can hear is all I can see is the little dance and hear the song.
Yeah.
And when y'all get a chance, check the private chat. I put in a video, and it is Carly Bravo, who is he's really talented as a rapper as well.
Yeah, he is.
Take a moment, like put it on one of your tabs so you can listen to it later. I like this song because it's a vibe. Like it's a summertime top down with your friends type vibe. Want to see your boo thing.
Oh yeah, Nika's definitely part to this.
Ooh, okay.
There's not a lot of Nika Wynn twerk too. She's a girl after my own heart, you know.
You know what, Anika? I
What?
I sent it to you in the group chat.
Okay.
Okay. Mm.
I don't like this buffer and shit. That's just on my nerves.
If you watch it on your phone, it's not as bad.
That's why I'm watching it on. It was, ooh. There we go. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back now.
Don't say that.
Ugh. Blood on the freaking turnbuckle. God, Lord.
I think we saw him wrestle the other day. I was like, oh, he's too out there. I am hot and about to fall out.
Somebody save Ricky.
What?
Oh shit! Beat his ass. Come on, Big Bill. You big for no reason. Oh
Oh,
shit.
what? Anyway.
This is the kind of match we needed from Ricky though. This is a match that people are going to remember and go back and reference. Like shit.
I remember he had these good matches, but then nobody do it with him.
Stop hitting each other in the.
Did you just glitch out? Because that don't happen. I think she glitched out. There. And yeah,
Now
went
someone
black. I
called the
was
tablet. Now someone called the tablet. I'm like, not today, right now. Stop hitting it. Stop hitting him in the face.
Right in the moneymaker.
come on, roll them up. Roll them up,
I'll
Ricky.
go
Really,
ahead and tell
really.
you right now, he doesn't stop hitting him in the face.
Roll them up, Ricky.
Ricky just
I
put it
know I
down
didn't pick
like,
you,
oh,
Ricky, but
screw it.
I want you to win, even though I didn't pick you. I want you to win.
Stop! Stop!
Scorpio Sky,
There
that's his
is so
name.
many
Come
spaces.
on! Come
There's so
on!
Dolores.
Come on!
Ooh,
Actually, I was buffering. Oh,
There's so many places in the body besides the face.
come on, Ricky.
And
so
this is what I'm
Oh,
saying,
here we
Dolores.
go. This just became a tag team match.
Like last time Ricky was on a pay-per-view, it was what, only 4 minutes and we were all pissed off. This is the match, yeah. Even though he may or may not lose, people will remember this match. He's gonna get
Come on,
propelled
Ricky.
after this match. Or
Come on, Ricky. Come
he
on, Ricky.
should be.
come on, Ricky, come on, come on, Ricky, come on, come
Don't
Come
do
on,
on.
his
Ricky.
Steamboat! Don't do his Steamboat! Steamboat still look good.
No, don't kick him in the face.
Do not mess that beautiful face up.
And don't get blood on his hair.
The last time I checked, he's single too. So please, don't hurt
Baby,
valuable.
we don't even know this man's real name or his real age. Don't take that with a grain of salt.
I don't care. I have the love of my life.
I mean, he has a
Don't
ring
care
on.
what somebody
He has
throw
a
at
ring on,
you,
Dolores.
The love of my life.
He got a ring on.
Who?
The
No,
Lord,
I'm talking about Ricky Stark.
the
Oh,
Lord better be
Starks.
the love of your life.
They could have
Yeah.
made this the main event.
He also talked about that was it
Spear.
not even less than a year ago when he was on Brandy's thing, and she was trying to find him a woman to date, and he started giving her a list, and she was like, "Well, I look like I ain't gonna find you nobody." Ricky, you look like you about to bust a man.
No Rochambeau. No
Fuck!
Rochambeau.
Fuck my life.
You know
Wait, where
what?
are you at? He just kicked out. Ricky just kicked out.
I don't know.
One time I had faith in the black man.
Down in front.
I already knew it. I already knew it.
Yeah, all right, head. Yeah, man.
I already knew it. CMC the one come out. I already knew. CM, you should know better for Tony Khan.
Oh, 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 he's
Because
got cinched in.
it's gonna be the face.
Down in front.
For the love of God, Cassidy, please beat Mox. Takesha, hate saying this, please beat Omega. I cannot have AEW win. I cannot have him win.
Please don't. 'Cause
Oh,
then,
did me and ALW have? Oh, no, he picked Statlander though, didn't he?
The match is still
maybe-
going. How am I so far behind from y'all? Oh, stop choking each other out.
It's a strap match. That's what you're supposed to do.
My mind like strap. We just hitting each other, not trying to kill each other.
Paul is over with again.
Why? Why is Ricky looking at the camera like that? No, help.
I'll be
Okay.
back. I'm gonna feed my cat and go to the bathroom and stuff.
So wait, is Danielson a face?
That's what
Danielson,
I was about.
he's a tweener, depending on who he faces. Like, he has never said he's a baby face. When you go against heel MJF or Ricky Starks, who beats up the
He went
Steamboat,
against
that's when
Okada
he's a
and was
face.
a heel. He went against Okada and was a heel. Ladies and gentlemen, now AOW is at 8. Me and CM are at 7. And Nikki at 7 or 6.
Oh yeah, let's look back at earlier tonight.
I want me and Sam to win.
Well, there's not gonna be a you and me winning.
Listen, I tried to be nice, okay? But I ain't want to say I'm gonna win,
Yeah,
okay? But
okay,
I'm
so
winning. I win things around here. It's my turn. My turn again.
so
When I first got on here, I was wrecking it.
differ.
I didn't,
You picked FTR and the Young Bucks. ALW and I picked Bang Bang Gang. You and ALW picked Moxley. I picked Cassidy.
okay, I picked Moxley because CM Punk messed up and we need somebody to hold it. And then Ernst Cassidy has also been talking about how he hurt. Okay. I picked
Get in the front. Cameraman, get in the front.
FTR and the Young Bucks because Bullet Club has won so many times and they won it all out. So you know you gotta get it back in all in.
No, they don't. Plus, that's CM Punk homeboys. If I were CHK, I would be petty and be like, you were the people to help hype him up.
They were beating yesterday.
And as his friends, they did not hold him accountable. And they were in the ring with him when he cut that damn promo, looking at him all wide-eyed and shocked. If I knew my homeboy was having issues, I would make sure my homeboy was not talking shit.
Listen, they were trying to get on the money train, okay? So did Bite 'em. So Bite 'em lost his job too.
How they gonna
But
laugh?
you know who lost their job? Well, not lost their job, but who ain't got a job that I'm mad about? I'm gonna scream from the top. Sonny Kiss deserves to be on somebody primetime television.
Question.
Real quick. Oh, you go first.
Oh, go ahead, Nikki.
Like, okay, so when Danielson was leaving WE, right? And he was like, "It's the end of my career. I want to go out with a bang. I want to miss. I want to spend time with my kids. I don't think he's gonna do that no more."
His wife is mad. She's made it clear she's mad because they did an interview like 9 days ago on her little YouTube show, and she was like, they were talking about how he broke his arm, and she did not look happy.
Like him just yucking it up with and getting the crowd started. Like, why you tell that lie? Why do you tell that lie that you was about to retire, bro? You is not retiring. You gonna be like Ric Flair when he gonna be 85. I want to die in the ring. So just roll me in and just pull the plug.
I mean, if he didn't have to work Saturdays, he could spend more time with his kids, but that would require grown adults to take grown adult decisions. Now, Dolores.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think Sonny Kiss will work on primetime television unless he has like Impact. It is because Sonny Kiss's persona does not work really with things that are not really Impact or like Lucha Underground, things that are more dramatized.
Yeah. That's why I was so sad because he was doing a good job in the beginning with AEW.
There were several changes after that. Now, they let Sonny go from Sonny's wrestling contract, but I've heard that Sonny was behind the scenes helping with whatever Sonny received Sonny's degree in. Like,
yeah, I know he read on big. A lot of people had an indication something was going on when he did like a couple of like backyard indie kind of things, but he did Effie's Big Gay Brunch Saturday, and that's when the talk started. They let him go, and it was like, well, I don't know, and then Sean Ross confirmed it today, and I was like, oh.
There was no need for confirmation. Sonny was gone from the dago and whatchamacallit, the page. It was
but
that was on the
I think that made him realize he needed to move on because listen, well he didn't move on, but they didn't renew his contract. But in the actual documentary, they go, "Do you think you being you is the reason why you're not on TV?" And his response at first was like, "Yeah," and then he caught himself and was like, "But I don't know. I asked them, they said no, so I just have to go on their word. But that's how I feel."
May I ask who you believably would think that Sunny Kiss could be on AEW and then not be a bigger
Willa
issue?
Yuta. Willa
Willa,
Yuta.
no, Willa Yuta is far more talented than that. Willa Yuta is in these big matches. He may lose.
I'm saying you can't have him as you have all these quote unquote jobbers and these ROH talent. You couldn't use him as any of that.
Who could he reasonably beat and it be believable?
Well, he was beating people before we believed him in the beginning.
On Dark and Elevation, which were kind of canon, but weren't really canon.
And Rampage is turned into Dark.
Possibly.
Hold on, let me get that one.
But again, the problem comes in with who can Sunny reasonably face, and it worked. Like in the instances of Giselle Shaw, it works because it's Impact. If it were to be on TNT or TBS, I'm not sure someone like Giselle Shaw could be up there. Like, look at fucking Nyla Rose.
I think he has out of any company that's left, I think he might get into Impact because you know him and Trinity are very close friends. And
I want Sunny Kiss to go to Impact, and if Sunny goes to Impact, I want to see Sunny Kiss versus Jay Vidal.
Yep. Don't put him against Johnny Swinger and them. I can't stand that. I cannot.
Swinger. Impact has the roster that they could do whatever they want to do, and it would work, and it would be more believable than trying to do it on AEW.
They doing GCW this weekend. I saw that match. It was good. And I would suggest anybody to go back and watch. I think GCW is also a viable option because you got Masha. Even with Impact, you can still do GCW, still do Impact. You have so many options.
And that's
The
why
match I would like to see is him versus Masha.
No.
Masha faced Blake Christian, and that was a great match.
I love Masha Slamovich because her name is Masha Slamovich. I don't want her to be slamming a bitch named Sunny.
Listen, Masha has faced so many people in GCW, and listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you go back and watch that Rina Yamashita match when she lost her title, not to Rina Yamashita, but to Blake Christian, because he stomped her head into a wood door. I tell you, that and that Mike Bailey match she had where Mike Bailey pulled not only the mat up off the ring, he pulled the floorboard and she slammed him through the ring to the floor.
But see, Sunny would thrive in a place like GCW or Impact.
Yes.
I do not believe that wrestling fans are progressive enough to accept someone like Sunny Kiss wrestling in the men's division.
Yeah,
Sunny go back to Nyla Rose and the fact that she could be a top fucking heel in AEW or ROH, but because wrestling fans do their thing.
Listen, I don't know. I'm just gonna speak for myself. I saw Nyla Rose the past week in Chicago, and let me tell you something. If you ain't got her on Twitter, homegirl look real good. I mean, real good. Okay, so I don't know who her new stylist is. If her wife is still picking out clothes, but she was looking good. She was a Miss Pick'em. She had it going on.
Eddie, you have to focus on you. You can't just. You have to focus on the legal man.
He could beat Claudio. Let him beat Claudio if he want to beat Claudio. Damn it.
CM. And Anika, you have a visitor.
What's up, dude?
Do you guys
What's up,
think
baby?
this feud will ever end?
No, not to
No.
Claudio? Probably not. I understand Eddie. I also appreciate the fact that Eddie has beef with Claudio, but you don't see him going out there hitting Claudio all the time. He waits till they have a wrestling match.
Listen, it's personal. It's personal. So a lot of Eddie's beats be like personal. Like I saw you in 1982. Look at me sideways. I'm about to take your head off. And I can't even blame him for that. Because in New Japan, this Eddie like the I'm gonna come after you. Even though some people tried to mess with him, he wasn't even like this. He's out there giving hugs and stuff. He gave Ishii like 2 hugs. Tanahashi got a hug. Everybody got a hug. He was kicking butt and giving hugs. Un-Eddie like, I know.
So you think Ricky should be the one to take the belt off of MJF?
I always think he should get a match, a feud, or something. He might not be the one to take it off.
Did he not get a match?
Huh?
I thought he got a match. Did he not get one? I thought we got one.
That was their match before MJF had a title match on a pay-per-view with somebody else. It was the in-between. It wasn't like a long-term feud where he got a match and he was going to be able to like pretend. Like everybody knew he wasn't going to win because he had a match at the pay-per-view. That type of match. I'm talking about like a feud where he looked like he potentially. Huh?
Ricky did get a good promo though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I want a feud. Like, for instance, this MJF Adam Cole match, we had got promos, we had got back and forth feuds, we had a story. Those are the types of things I'm talking about. Not, I'm just going to use you in between until I get you to the next part. They've almost sort of kind of treated him a step or two above a jobber.
But yeah, that's the thing with Ricky is like I can see him challenging for the belt. It's just the only belt I really see Ricky winning would be Shibata's belt.
But that's the point. They're not giving him a shot at anybody's belt. So at this point, it's like he won the tournament. Since he won the tournament, what has he done as far as going for a title? Even if CM Punk was still there, he would have went after a fake title. That is not that's not good.
And when is Mogul Embassy gonna defend their belts on AEW? Or is that just strictly Ring of Honor that they are gonna defend their belts?
It's strictly Ring of Honor.
Okay.
And they barely pay attention to the trios belt in AEW. You think they'll do the Ring of Honor trio belt?
I feel like they give quite a bit to the trio belts in AEW.
They use it tonight. And
it's been all right. I'm still mad at Claim B House Black.
Listen, I don't know if you saw the pre-show thing. The fact that Prince Nana, when they asked him what charity he was gonna pick, and he said the Mogul of Embassy, and then the lady said, "So who do you all serve?" He said, "People," and he's like, "What people?" He's like, "Us." And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "Us, yeah, us." I was like, "You think you the money is for yourself?"
If others can start charities and do that, so can Prince Nana.
I died. I died on that thing. I died. Because we was like,
what you doing with your life? I was just
hey, girl, hey.
Get on YouTube. Say hey. They can't see you.
Well, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
That's what I'm saying. How y'all doing?
We everywhere.
Doing all right.
My sister see her last.
You introduced us last time.
Okay. Huh?
You introduced us last time she popped up here.
I know just in
Oh,
case.
this the same crew.
It's the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
What is you doing with your?
She didn't see or hear AEW, that's why.
And I'm the voice in the sky, so she like, I hear other people, but where's one of them?
So the other time it was AOW. Maybe that's why you thought it was different.
I'll be honest. When I watched the shorts and AOW starts laughing, every time he laughs, I laugh because his laugh is literally infectious. I have it could be the corniest joke, but I laugh too.
Listen, that short when y'all two were talking about money, and he was like, something like common sense. Money don't buy common sense. I was the only one who heard that, and I was sitting there, and I started to laugh, and he was like dead face, and I was just like, I have to find this clip because I remember it clearly. And he was just sitting there. Y'all kept talking to him. He was just.
I heard it, but I was trying not to show that I heard it because that thing was it's true, but I don't want to agree with you right now. So
Sammy, we always got it. I mean, I've had to turn a lot of Sammy clips into you have to be over 18 to watch because he says stuff, and I'm like, I can't get around it. Out of all the show, this is the only thing I know I can get good looks off of. I have to post it. I have to. Sammy just. Now, Anika, AOW's face when he started laughing about that Undertaker story. That died. I died. I kept watching it and couldn't help it. I tell you, AOW, he kind of, I'm not going to say he got mad at me, but he kind of was like, why you don't do your shorts? I did my shorts. Didn't nobody want to see me. They want to see how you are. So I do y'all shorts. And if I'm in it, I'm in it. If not, I'm not. Mine did 20. Y'all did 200, 300. Sometimes 1,000 people look at y'all videos.
our best shorts don't really feature me. They feature those three. And
you got some there. You got me and the who biting people, the me and you laughing about Sammy and that cake.
Why you gotta say it?
It was a very white voice. It was a and it's just how he kept eating the cake.
I'm like, Sammy, I was like, is that kind of cake? And then he was like,
oh shit,
what kind of cake that is? And he was like, you already know what kind of cake that is. That's what he did.
Oh shit! Did he just take out Shibata?
You know, like he did, and he need to go for that.
Oh my god!
Meanwhile, what I'm watching is dueling uppercuts with Shibata and Claudio. So I assume I'm ahead of you.
No, watch that in a minute. Watch the end of that part.
Oh, you're ahead of me. Okay.
Yeah. Say Wallace, I like you. I like you for right now, Wallace. Ain't never
boo boo. So
hey.
I said, Lord have mercy. I just said what's up. I said I want Athena versus Shida in a singles match. I want Claudio versus Shibata in a singles match.
After Eddie beats Claudio.
Right? Okay, yeah. So it should be Eddie Claudio and then Claudio versus Shibata.
Listen,
So,
and for all the people saying Eddie can't beat Claudio, if you don't watch G1 and tell me this man can't beat this man, I don't know what you. He went over Japan and fought every single day. He might have had 1 to 2 days off in between. Every single day, back to back, he had to fight. Listen, he could beat anybody at this point.
Wheeler is the only guy in this match without a title.
You know what? I still don't like Wheeler Yuta. I just back fist. Oh no.
I've liked Wheeler Yuta ever since his feud with MJF.
I've liked Wheeler Yuta since he came into AEW and he was with the best friends. And Trent was like, don't trust him. He ain't right. he is not right. Don't trust him. And everybody was like, but he's good people. And Trent was like, don't trust him. And
And
Trent,
Okay, when I say I don't like him, I'm not saying his wrestling. I appreciate his wrestling. I don't like when they give him a microphone and he start talking.
That boy
as
was
much as
trained
I
by
would have
Drew
loved
Gulak.
Eddie to
Do
get
not
the
trust
pin
anything
at
about
All In,
him.
I do love the best friends get that look back from you. They're like, oh no, we're gonna finish this story. We're gonna hug you
Damn,
because we're
choke him
friends.
out.
We're
Choke
gonna
him out.
pop out of you.
Choke him out like your
damn,
parents.
damn, Shabata. You should have been helping your boy instead of trying to talk about. I don't know, but
Yeah,
Did he
never
slap
trust
us or
somebody
tell her
trained
she
by Drew
quit?
Gulak. Like William Regal's son. Don't trust William Regal's son. He was trained by Drew Gulak.
oh, we had a big debate, and nobody else, and any podcast I've seen
Mm.
has talked about it. Why are they doing a fake G1 on NXT and they got Charlie Dempsey representing America?
But
Why?
they've done the Heritage Cup since NXT UK was the thing.
No, but they have Charlie Dempsey representing America. He was born in England, British. His mom and dad are British, but they got him representing America. But you got multiple England people in there. You got, I think, two, and a Wales person, a Jersey Wales person. Like, why you felt like you had to put him? You could tell.
Well, why are only some people considered Americans and everyone else has to be hyphenated? And they came
Listen,
from.
you can be American, but technically he just came to America for NXT uh in America, and he's lived there, born there.
B100. Who else is
Hmm.
not going to be in a feud and can have a match with this dude at that level that they're going to be at?
You talking about Charlie Dempsey?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about him not being in anything. I just want him to represent his country. He doesn't have to be. You don't always have to throw America in there. I mean, you have a
Listen,
Kira Tozawa in the NXT G1. Do I think
it,
he gonna
it,
win?
it- I'm fine with claiming Charlie Dempsey as American if it also means we get William Regal being classified as being American. Sure,
I
why
want
not?
I want William Regal to admit Pete Dunne is also his son. That's what I want.
AOW is
He
the
wanted
eight.
to tell Pete Dunne what to do.
AOW is the eight. Me, CM, and Anika are at 7. Sammy's in the back of
Come
the package.
on.
The black women are coming for you, AOW.
One of my wild predictions came true. Come on,
Ladies
Takeshita.
and gentlemen,
Hey, who the fuck keeps doing these damn paintings for the fucking jackal?
uh,
Huh?
Huh?
what you call this? Ex girl, fiance,
Can,
MJF, Mel Coleman. That's her name, Mel Coleman.
can we keep it 100? Do people really think that they actually are broken up?
Well, I would
MJF
explain.
his girlfriend?
I would
Nope.
explain what I saw, but she was having a good time in London. She was having a good time hanging out people.
Come
With
on,
people.
MJF's girlfriend?
Hmm.
Uh, mhm.
No, I think it's all kayfabe. I think they got married at a chapel somewhere, and he told her, "Babe, for my character, I need to be more in pain. So I'm gonna tell them that we broken
Okay.
up, but we won't be."
At
I
first I thought
fully
that was the
believe that.
case. At first I thought that was the case, but she for a couple of days because people were asking her was she okay. She started documenting her moving out of MJF's house, and I'm like, where are you moving to?
That's how you supposed to do it. It can't just be we said it. You gotta have physical what you call it, film documentation.
I think she know he ain't know, but they have always used her art in paintings and stuff, and so that's why she still is. She got a job. I mean, she does great work. Can't nobody deny that.
Don Don Callis has the worst theme music in AEW, but it's perfect fitting.
It's mind numbing. It's like, am I getting brainwashed? What is this?
It's like the
Yeah,
Hypnotoad from Futurama.
Um,
I want somebody to do the mankind. When their music coming out is weird and their music leaving is different. I want somebody to do that.
so I'm gonna just put it like this, because Vanderpump Rules couple did something similar where it kind of looked like folks was moving out. Folks can seemingly move out, and they could be moving to a new place with each other.
I think
Who is
MJF is too much of a child at times. She doesn't seem like they're necessarily that type of person. And from my understanding, MJF has stepped out and did some things he wasn't supposed to be doing. So
North Carolina.
I have to find the clip. But this weekend she was hanging out with a close friend on another podcast that you all might know. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Kenny Omega versus Konosuke Takeshita with Don Callis in his corner.
The longest reigning world champion and the only Triple Crown champion.
I need him to beat someone though. I want the same introduction he got when he faced when they faced Will Ospreay and out of the open. He has beat Ospreay 45. I need him to beat someone down like that so we can get that same introduction. Is it? I was feeling like, oh, he beat Takeshita 5 times in the. I need that energy.
I just want him to beat up Don Callis.
Isn't Pac also a Triple Crown champion?
In AEW?
Yeah.
No, because he's never won the big belt.
But he won the international belt.
International tag.
And trios.
Yeah. But he hasn't won like any of the bigger belts. Like he hasn't won the the one that Christian has.
Well, neither has Kenny.
But Kenny has also been the AEW World Champion.
Isn't the international champion more important than the TNT champion?
No.
It feels like it to me.
That's just because Orange Cassidy has been wrestling so much with it.
I mean, also Pac. Like,
but Pac, while he did wrestle with it, it was not as much and with as many people of a caliber as like Orange Cassidy has been doing. I love Pac's reign, but let's not pretend it is what it is. Plus, a lot of his matches with the international belt weren't really televised. So we missed out
well,
on.
once Mox has that belt, I think that's all going to change.
If Mox wins the belt, I don't think Mox should win the belt here. I really think that they should move Mox in the BCC to Saturdays, and he should become the real world champion. Because personally, Ricky Stark holds that belt. He beat CM Punk, therefore he holds that belt.
He won that match by cheating, though.
And
so
did Eddie Guerrero.
We lie, we cheat.
So Punk didn't want to give him the belt.
Okay, that ain't his problem.
I figured with Punk gone, we would drop the whole Real World's title thing.
Oh, Jesus!
I mean, I could be wrong about that, but I assume that the Real World title isn't a thing anymore. MJF is just the champ now.
I feel you on that. But I
would love. You go.
I don't think it's fair to Ricky to have it on the table and then just take it away because somebody is really selfish.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank those who are watching. We're now at 118 subscribers. Thank you.
Ooh,
Yay! But no, what I was gonna say is I do feel what CM saying. I would love for MJF to do a promo finally about the reason why I was ignoring this belt because it was on a pump behind crackhead who shouldn't be even acknowledged that he's a champion. Like some kind of, I feel like he should do some kind of promo like that.
ooh. Kenny is about to go to Old Kitty. I like. Chubby Kitty. Tell
Oh,
him,
okay.
tell him get Kenny. Smack him like his mama used to.
Who was the best AEW champion?
World heavyweight champion.
Yeah, heavyweight
For
champion.
me personally, I love Moxley's reign. I think, and I know it was during pandemic era, but I personally enjoyed it thoroughly.
For me, it's Kenny, but it wasn't until that last match against Hangman.
Mm-hmm.
Until that last match with Hangman, it was Mox for me.
Mm-hmm. I'm not picking. Mm-mm.
Okay.
What?
They were
But
all the champions have been really, really good at specific
even
points.
Jericho?
They needed to be champion at that given time, and the way that it happened to work like appropriately. I don't
It
like
was fun.
I don't like Chris Jericho as a person. Let me phrase it. I don't like Christopher Irvine as a person. I think he's a fraud, a phony. He needs to be locked up with his compatriots for helping with January 6th. I said it. I stand on it. It's not anything else. I
But
think
Jericho's reign wasn't the worst.
it
In
was
fact,
not.
I would probably say it was
Don't
fourth
give the word.
from the bottom.
I would say out of everyone, Jericho's wasn't the worst because Phil never really got to defend the belt because he stayed getting hurt. So him and Phil are tied for the worst.
Why is everybody just slapping each other today?
Because it's all out. You gotta slap something all out.
The other ones that are near the bottom were Hangman's reign, unfortunately, to no fault of his own. To no fault of his own. You think it was part of his fault?
I don't believe the comment to CM Punk helped.
No. And
I just wanted a freaking story with Hangman. Like with Hangman, they never got him an actual program and an actual story.
They gave him the story and then they forgot how to book him with the story. I think Hangman's reign actually, when we look back at it, will be one of the better remembered ones because of the fact like this man was willing to wrestle whoever, whenever, however, for that damn belt.
Oh no, his matches were bomb.
You know what the
You
real
can't deny that.
is?
We only had 3 memorable matches, though.
Hold on.
When is Kenny gonna turn it on the butt? Because you remember we left with Kenny getting buckshot lariat and the Bucks being like, okay, you can do it. They never did finish that situation.
Bruh! What the fuck? Nobody saw that? You didn't hear that? What the fuck?
So the 3 matches I remember during Hangman's reign were Lance Archer, Adam Cole, and then of course Punk Ass Phil.
And Danielson. You remember Danielson, the Iron Man match?
Oh,
and he was in blood. He was doing the Lord, what are these? Lord have mercy, I'm so fat.
Yeah, I forgot that one. I remember Danielson's match with Omega, but I forgot Danielson's match with Hangman.
What'd you say, Steve?
Baby, okay, let me explain something to you. When you got those, it limits your range of motion because of
No, I'm
you
like,
up there. Ask me to do some lunges and I might be out.
no, I'm like, I call myself like, what the frick is the name? No. But yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
think
I
that
think
hurt Takesh though worse than it hurt Kenny.
yeah.
You know,
But how did the referee not see or hear that?
because they supposed to act stupid.
If I see a red, like a very very red Kenny Omega, and then something black on the very very red Kenny Omega, I'm gonna have questions. If I hear what sounds like a body falling on a chair,
like, but
That's
there's
why.
chairs around the body too. How you
That's
like
why.
put two and two together?
That's why. Billy Gunn didn't want him out there for their match.
I don't blame him because I really feel like he the one
Helluva
that's
Kick.
paid for the
Blue
money.
Thunder Bomb. Yeah.
I'm gonna call it the buckshot lariat. But do we all remember when Punk ass could tried it repeatedly and could never do it?
Like, did you
I need to
some
get
stuff you have to practice? How do you not practice that before you do it in front of people?
I need to get that gift and Tiffany Stratton. I need to keep them two locked and loaded. Cause Lord, he tried so hard over and over, and it's like, man, stop it. At some point, you need to stop. Your legs is not working. You flip out, hit the ground, get up. I'm gonna do it again. No, just stop.
Nah.
I'm still upset with Ludwig Kaiser.
Why?
How's he gonna let his girlfriend go on pay-per-view and do a Boston Crab looking like that?
She didn't want to trade.
Hey, he did an interview and they asked him did he ever want to wrestle with her like tag team. He's like, no, I think she got it on her own. I think that was his way of saying, no, I ain't gonna get embarrassed like that. But CM, you missed it on Monday. She confronted Becky Lynch, and Becky was like, I know you just climbed out of your Mattel box, but let me tell you, it just roasted the shit out.
I mean, you say I missed something. I ain't missed shit. Also, half the stuff y'all be talking about, I know because it's on Twitter. People caught it, and I'm like, shit. Half the time, it's because I don't even know that it's there. Twitter autoplays things, which has got me in a lot of trouble in some instances.
Um, John Cena trended because he told Jimmy the wrong Uso quit. I down that new trended number one too. I was like, why? Why? Every
But
time
still,
So I did see the John Cena clip where he did what Tom used to do with the wrestlers that he was taller than and would lean back or do the splits when he was talking to Finn Balor. That was cool. I missed it. Tom, I enjoyed Tom being on Impact way more than I really enjoyed him. Like I got to enjoy him on WWE. Cause that man used to do the fucking splits to talk to people.
Was that why Renee used to do the backstage interviews barefoot?
Yeah. Well, that and she's nasty as shit. Look, I don't.
I'll never forget Triple H pointing that out, and I was just like, is it because that way it makes the wrestler she's interviewing look taller?
it was hard. It was either her or JoJo that had a box they would stand on for taller wrestlers, and I was like, Lord have mercy.
Well, JoJo's like feet.
JoJo is so tiny, and I'm like, but next to Bray in pictures, she looks so like average height, and I'm like, either he's really short or you like when, and she would like be on the beach, and I'm like, y'all are almost the
God,
same
do
height.
something.
I
I think
mean,
it's
Bray
like
was like 6 foot.
I think he would slouch because like with Dean Ambrose when he'll be around Roman Reigns, because Roman was supposed to be taller, must slouch. Bray could have been slouching, or it could be Angle's other shot. But
Don, you're not being a good manager right now.
I'm gonna keep it 100. When Renee Paquette gives all that money that she has for the Wrestle Auntie shirts that she took the slogan from some other people that she shouldn't have, then I might like her. Till then.
But yeah, Bray was like 6 foot-ish. I mean, he looked short next to the Bludgeon Brothers, but like they're both like 6'6".
When you say was, that just it don't sit right for me.
Sorry.
It's not fair, man. How, man, fucking Terry Bollea is still here. And Terry Funk, Wyndham Rotunda, Brody Lee, all gone. It's not fair.
No.
And I'm not nobody.
You know what's not fair? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna say this is for me, the Workhouse Wrestling Network, not nobody else on this panel. The fact that Lex Luger is still alive.
His plot is he really? Oh, honey.
Oh. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Yeah, you just stay over. Just be happy and thinking that he's a good person.
Who?
I mean, he was on Dark Side of the Ring, so that should tell me he did something.
Shit.
Come on, Takeshita!
I don't know. I'm pissed that Celine Dion has stiff person disease and is suffering, and motherfuckers is out here giving interviews saying "brother" every 2 seconds. With all them damn things.
There's some people who seem, as they say, quote unquote, unstable. Sometimes be telling the truth. Macho Man might not have been the greatest, but he was telling the truth a lot.
But it depends on
You think that conspiracy theory is true about Macho Man?
Which one?
Not the one involving Hulk, the one involving Stephanie.
How? Why? It's so weird.
That is a lovely man.
Oh my
god. I do believe that a lot of people put dirt on Macho Man's name because he wanted to make sure his wife wasn't caught up in shit she shouldn't have been in. And then when she got caught up in that shit, it did not end well.
Like I'm pretty sure the him and Hulk stuff and all that looking back, that might have been true.
It was true. Hogan has come out and said that he was right, and that when he made the accusations, it wasn't happening at that time, but that's what it was.
First of all, you cannot say, I would never sleep with anybody's wife and be doing the exact same thing you said you would never do. That sounds like you're a liar. And then the fact that you admit that one time he bust in a room, not your apartment, not her apartment, but a room where you were filming there. You said, I had a hotel room there where I was filming. He kicked in the door, he asked where she was, and she was there. I was just trying to hide her. You could have sent her to your wife's house, but your hotel room is where you chose her to be? That sounds like a problem.
These are real close behind twos, man. I'm just saying.
Oh, to go back to your thing, I can't remember who said it. I don't think Kenny will turn on the Bucks. I think it'll be another situation of Kenny and Coda going off and doing their things, but still maintaining affiliation with the Bucks. And when they need to come back together, they come back together. When they don't, they do their own thing.
I want the Hangman and the Bounty Hunter as a tag team.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I just met him at Rampage. I like him. I'm like,
Shout out
okay.
to Brother Key. I'm not
You
gonna
know what?
be
I need Kenny to win this, and for Dawn to next Wednesday be like, I've tried everything, but I know one thing will work. And show the clip of the Bucks okaying the lariat that night, and be like, I know this will definitely hurt you, and play that thing live in the arena as the Bucks and Kenny are in the ring together.
Now you think Kenny ain't seen it by now? I feel like they watching on BTE.
You know what they said? I think they're on BTE, but I forgot what show it was. That the reason why they keeping the storyline together is quote unquote Kenny doesn't go back and watch his matches. And he doesn't watch
Realistically,
anything that he's on, he doesn't watch. And he said this before. So technically he hasn't seen anything. He tried to settle with me.
realistically, who does everyone think is going to be the next heavyweight champion after MJF?
I don't know.
Me neither, honestly.
There's so many people it could be. And that's what I love about wrestling. I love the not knowing and being surprised about it. I never thought that MJF would get
Ooh,
early.
I'm going to guess Hangman Page
Again?
again.
They need to do
He's one of the few
referee.
people that MJF
Come
hasn't
on!
defended against yet
Come on!
that like are serious contenders. Like he beat Mox for the title. He's defended against Danielson already.
For
Like there's Kenny
everybody,
Omega, but do you think Kenny Omega's going to be next or Hangman?
Nah, not really. I mean, Kenny. I'm not gonna say Kenny. I'm not gonna say Kenny needs it, but they have. Not gonna. Kenny
right
can
when
reach
anybody
it.
had a shining wizard.
I kind of want Kenny to get the TNT. What?
I was thinking that
it would be their third match.
yeah, it would be the third. And honestly, I'd rather see Kyle O'Reilly beat MJF than Adam Cole. But
Colorado is the ex-girlfriend that won't leave you alone.
Kyle O'Reilly is injured, like legit injured. You talking about Roderick Strong?
Yeah,
No,
Roger.
come on.
no, I meant Kyle O'Reilly. How long do you think he's going to be out for?
Every year back surgery.
I'm not really happy about the outcome of this one. However, for voting,
Wait. My there.
Is that it?
My
kick out. Kick out.
No.
Not the end yet.
Come
That
on.
is
Come
you.
on. Come on. The cat's go. Sweet Lord of mercy. Just take this out. Come on. Ah, come on, man.
All right, that's it.
Just looking at Lexi, do you think when she has kids, they're going to be giant or smaller?
possibly
Who?
John. I mean, I look at my daughter. I'm 5'6". My daughter is my oldest daughter is about this much shorter than like the average 12-year-old.
Ladies and gentlemen, ALW, Anita and Sammy are at 8. I'm at 7, Sammy still at 6. As long as I'm here to Sammy, I'm okay.
Girl, we almost got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, next on the card is FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood teaming along with the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson versus Bullet Club Gold. Austin Gunn, Colton Gunn, Jay White, and Juice Robinson. I want, I thought, and it could be just me, I want them to come out doing the all in thing they did. He didn't do what I'm saying.
I love this interest in just some words.
I'm saying they didn't do what
So this match will determine who is in the lead. It will either be a tie between AOW and myself, or Anika will have 9.
Oh shit!
Really?
Someone's TV.
So I googled about Kyle O'Reilly's injury.
To be honest,
because what they said is if ever.
Yeah.
How did he get hurt?
Wear and tear on that back.
Same injury as Big E.
Oh,
just like Randy Orton. Once you have that surgery, it's hard for you to come back from.
Fuck Randy Orton.
And Big E, I don't understand why that. I don't understand that whole situation. Because Big E has been on shows where he's lifting people up in the air, so I don't understand that.
It's not the lifting. I don't think it's the lifting part. I think it's the continuous having to travel, having
wear and tear.
They've said when you wrestle, it's like the same impact as a really, 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 really bad car crash.
Yeah. You ever seen, I don't forgot her name, the lady that used to be a male wrestler in WWE? And she talks about instead of being a car wreck and then she had to have surgery and stuff.
No.
I have to look up her name. She said she's willing to go back to WWE, but not as a wrestler. And she talked about different things about the wrestling business. That's why I was like,
Oh, I just remembered I got push-ups to do. I'm going to take a little break.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens in this match and see if they are like, our friend is gone, so we're going to leave you out here.
Right?
I
am very interested.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take that down and I'll put it as a ticker because the whole thing has CM Face whole blocked. It was just blocked.
And more so how the crowd is chanting. You know what? Let me.
The fact that it's almost 11, we still have. Oh, we only have 2 matches left. Okay.
We only have one.
So this one hasn't started yet, so it's 2.
As long as they're in the ring, I'll let them go ahead. Next Friday is Impact Victory Road. And then I forgot when Impact 1000 is.
They're taping September 9th.
So I know it's supposed to come on during the day that we watch something else. Impact 1000.
We don't watch anything on Thursday?
No, it's not coming on Thursday, I don't think. I think it says it's coming on a Saturday. I remember I had to put it with another thing. September the 9th is when it comes.
September 9th.
Oh, I feel okay.
Oh, yes. Yeah, they're taping on the night. I think they're airing it as normal.
Because I know when I looked before when you were gone and I was loading up AEW, they've already recorded everything for the rest of the month. So That was the only recording they had for like live things.
Yeah, Impact 1000, I don't think is live. They're taping it.
Yeah.
If I lose, I'm blaming Kate from Pro Fightful.
Yeah, it comes
Because
on the
she
next week, the 14th. That's a
like
Thursday.
she made the argument that on the gold team there's two more people who could take the pin rather than the FTR Young Buck team. I'm like, that makes sense. Ah,
Yeah,
Then
she has
Jay
so much.
White to be the face. This is you have to consider who's going to take Punk's place.
I wonder if Bruce Robinson is like this at home.
Possibly.
Cause listen, I got a kick out of some people got upset on the internet, which is crazy. That the interest last week when Jay White came out and was standing there with his arms over like Jesus, and Juice was humping the ground.
I'll be real with you. When they came out and Juice Robinson was holding the cutout of freaking Jay White as Jay White is like walking. It was fucking hilarious, and just how they kept trading it around. Every little thing, and then when Jay White did like the little thing with the cardboard cutout, I was laughing. Juice Robinson may have been legitimately what the locker room needed, and I think the addition of him with the guns, especially him and Jay White together with the guns, kudos, kudos.
Listen,
yes.
as a Georgia dog fan, when they normally get on our phones like that, they move like that. We just like, as Romeo said, when he made fun of it, he has the dog in him, okay? So we used to that position. But he wasn't like dog movements. He was like dry humping the ground and moving back and forth. And it made me, I don't know, y'all couldn't see me. I was crying on the other side of the screen. I was hollering because I was like, I don't know who. I know he had to figure to do that himself. But between his wife being a Scarlet and he being like an uncontrollable dog, getting the best of me. It's getting the best of me. I want them to tag together.
I don't want him and Tony Storm to stay together, not for a little while longer until we have like Taya and Johnny TV wrestling, or like Anna
There's
Jay.
so many tags they could do.
I need them to be together. Like I need couples to like wrestle together. We're gonna do this.
Like, why not?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on Twitch, I can get your comment. If you're on Twitter, it's going in the atmosphere. I don't know where it's at because I have literally been logged into the Workers Wrestling Network Twitter while we're live and sent myself a comment from my regular Twitter page and still not received it. Don't know where it goes. It goes into the atmosphere. It don't come here. It don't go there. I don't know where it goes. So if you leaving a
Get him,
comment
Jay.
or you want to talk about something, you might want to come to YouTube or Twitch, okay? Because I see you all be looking. I don't know if you all be commenting because I don't get it. I don't understand why I do that. It does not let Twitter. Why is the purpose of streaming to Twitter if you can't get response? Or ALW found out that if you go over an hour, you have to manually load everything up into YouTube. And they did 3 hours of two like two-hour things. I was like, okay. I was gonna do it because I did like the commentary race and stuff and did the like I had to cut. I learned I had to cut my OneDrive off to automated sync because when I it deleted stuff in my OneDrive. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, next Friday we will be right back here in the pay-per-view side of the Workforce Wrestling Network because we're gonna be watching SmackDown, Rampage, and Impact Victory Road.
Damn, that's a lot. Y'all watching a lot.
Tune in to YouTube tomorrow for Enter the Square Circle.
Woo! And what is that, Sammy?
You think ALW is going to be able to ever take the title off of me?
Dag,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Is this a video game series?
It's the video game ones, yeah. Where we
Hmm.
pick people and we have the computer duke it out. I won the last one with Britt Baker.
I don't think you will. I think it'll. I think you might win one, but then he'll probably lose.
I meant to ask ALW if he said he's doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages.
Do you remember?
So after this match, it'll be down to three of you all, right? Or two of you all. Okay. One of you all.
Hold on. Let me. Got too many tabs open over here. Um, it could be down to two.
Mm-hmm.
Anika would have 9 if she won. You would have 8, which was how you, me, and AOW together, and Sammy would have 7. However, if the Bang Bang Gang wins, it's a tie between me and AOW. These last two matches decide it all. Whether it's going to be a tie between myself and Anika, if it's going to be Anika by herself, or if it's going to be Anika and AOW tie.
I want the world to
Actually, no, if it'll be AOW. If it'll be AOW by himself.
Okay. So I'm going to download everybody but Sammy.
Oh, God.
Sammy got too many damn belts already.
I got the tag, I got the trios, and I got the gaming one.
Bro, this looks like a game of Hungry Hippos.
But all you got left is the trios and the gaming one, right?
Well,
and
he's
Stars,
Stars.
which you tied with me, so.
Oh, and Sing Stars. Yeah, I got 4. Cool. Anika has more belts than I do, I think.
Yeah.
I just have two. Well, as of right now, I have 2.
You also got tag and trios.
We mean tag. What? Tag and twist. Oh,
For name that
okay.
superstar. Didn't we win the tag together? I thought that was you and me that was the tag team.
I don't keep up with
Break that up. Yeah, we gotta change that.
Definitely trios, yes.
I have crowned myself Best Singing Stars host champion. Therefore, I will be the only one to ever hold that belt.
You've never hosted Sing Stars.
Oh, apologies. I said that wrong. Name that superstar.
Oh.
You got too many damn shows. But you can catch them all on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. We're on like every day, except for like usually Sunday if we don't have a pay-per-view. But every other day you can see us. Okay, so this background, I just started paying attention to it. It looks like there's a tornado forming in the background. And
Right?
the way it's going at Anika. So I'll make sure I hit the duck and cover that they taught us in elementary school.
Hanging the desk.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not ever have to go out into the hallway and duck and cover, you might be too young. Choke him out, Juice. Choke him out. Whoever thought that Juice Robinson had this in him when he was CJ Parker?
He's so
And then
skinny.
Brian Danielson stole his gimmick.
Hmm.
And then Brian Danielson stole his gimmick.
I will say I would have loved CJ Parker to be a henchman for Daniel Bryan and just get more and more insane and just be like, I must destroy you before you destroy like the environment.
Lord help us all. Lord help us all.
Lord have mercy.
Lord help us all.
You know, I got a few candidates for clown of the week.
I know the main one. Dude, you got fired on your day off repeatedly.
Well, I mean, it's nothing like losing money
I
for
would like to say, see, I've been looking at this. If you win, your whole like winning championship thing with this background is fire.
I want to win just so I can see my booty. So, like,
You
for
know
real,
the best.
that was the only picture I took of myself for like 6 months.
Why?
Because I don't take pictures.
Okay.
I take them by take, me and the kids we're Snapchat friendly.
The boys be over there sending people 5 attachments.
Listen.
Just like G to the L to the O, big low.
Listen, I got more movement than Big Glow, because Big Glow was, she was struggling.
Well, you know why they call it big low? It is such a troll. God, he's such a troll.
What happened?
He was. What part are you on right now?
I have to refresh my stream actually. So
Okay, so
Me-
Jude was distracting the Young Bucks, and he did the Young Bucks pose, and they were like in there trying to get him, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, look at me." As FTR Ball is getting beat up in the background.
Don't do this.
I've decided to change what I call FTR. For me, FTR bald is now FTR dad.
Well,
Okay,
FTR
got it.
Ball, I'm gonna keep calling him Ball. FTR Ball, when he had the choice of which Young Bucks he wanted to tag in, he looked at Matt and was like, "No," and then he went to Nick. That's kind of funny.
And even gonna say nothing about that.
I mean, I spoke my opinion about the Young Bucks like a year ago. I think Nick is the better wrestler, and I think Matt is the better promo.
Y'all leave them Jesus boys alone, okay?
I
Okay?
think Nick is better overall. I think he talks better. I think he wrestles better. But I think that with Matt, he just brings
I'm
it to
so
another level.
behind.
Why? I must be on on one. Because when y'all keep saying Matt and Nick, I'm like, I can't tell them apart at this point. I know one has
Nick has more blonde hair. He's also taller.
And when he runs, he doesn't run weird.
Like it's not old mama.
I wasn't
grind.
going to
Like,
mention that part. Yep.
Is Matt the one who looks younger and Nick looks like the older man with the widow's peak?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well, they
I
both
think
have
so.
widow's peaks. That's the weird thing.
Who
Okay,
has more of a widow's peak though? I
Matt
think
right now has the up girl ponytail, and Nick is the one who like okay. Matt to me has the Count Dracula widow's peak. Like is that a point? Nick has the old man. I'm losing my hair.
Ooh,
Yes, Nick
Nikki.
is has
Nick
What was
does all
that?
the Nick does the more high flying stuff. Matt does not.
He flew a little too high and completely he jumped over his opponent.
Come on, Bang Bang Gang. Don't make me lose this.
Come on, come on,
Yeah,
come on, come on.
because to me, Matt and Nick, one looks like the dad, one looks like the son.
Matt has the facial hair too.
Okay.
Well, doesn't Nick have
Matt
facial
is the
hair
one
too
who
now?
talks more on BTE.
Nick sounds more Cali on BTE than Matt does.
Yeah, because I know Matt is the one. Is he the one that's trying to sell them? Was trying to get them to get a promotion with somebody. Yeah,
Yes.
that's the only thing I can remember them.
He made the shirt.
Nick is also taller.
Listen, they all look the same when they get flung around.
Oof, oof.
Oh, look at Cash being flexible.
Boom. Yeah, like I said, Matt looks like the son, whereas Nick looks like he might be his father.
And everyone's on their feet. One splash. Elbow.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
And it's just,
refresh this.
it's just like I don't
Well,
know.
Why I'm so behind? Maybe
Thank you. Thank you, Juice. Thank you.
You.
Ah, man.
Oh, shit. Jay White, brethren.
I just like how in the middle of a wrestling match, everybody just like, I gotta get my exercise in. Samuel get up, start doing push-ups, jumping jacks.
You know what?
And nigga getting her steps in. Me and Sam just sit there.
That's
Sam
in the morning.
She gets up run after that puppy.
No, I don't run after Anakin. Anakin, no. I'm the one who makes the chicken and feeds it to him, so he better not try to no fuck shit. But I also exercise in the morning. It helps with my focus. Oh man, I missed 11:11. Oh.
All right, so I refreshed it. I'm still behind. Okay.
Come on, Jay. Beat him, Jay. Let's go, Jay. Beat Bold.
Come on, right, Nick Baldy. Come on.
He not ready for you, Jay. Come on, Jay. You look like you the oldest person in this match.
I love you,
Come on, Yosemite Sam. Come on, Yosemite Sam.
Everything you did before then, I was a little sketchy.
I said.
Who's Yosemite Sam?
Dad, the freaking mustache.
Okay.
Bruh, I feel old now.
FTR mouth and FTR gloss.
Well, I didn't know if she was calling Dax that or Jay White that. They both have facial hair.
Nah, Dad had that whole I might have a freaking musket in my basement look to his thing.
So I just realized something. Jay White looks like he could be one of the older ones in the match, if not the oldest one in the match, and he's the second youngest one in the match.
Oh, one of the Guns is older than him?
Colton Gunn is apparently 32. Austin Gunn is 29.
Just cover someone. What are y'all doing? Just cover someone.
too.
Oh God, this is so
Yeah, I don't even
anxiety.
know how old Juice is.
Why are Juice is 34.
I see. I see.
All right, let's go. BTE
Come
trigger.
on.
Y'all are going so
Y'all get
slow.
rid of him. I need y'all to win.
Y'all are going so slow. Come on. Hit it, come on.
So Juice and Nick are the same age.
Y'all want to try this again?
Yeah, but again, Jay White looks like he could be the oldest.
He looks like he could be, yeah.
Like I didn't know that he wasn't at the time that he wasn't 30. Because I was like, oh, he like 35. Then I looked it up and he was 29. And I was like, oh,
I think he's 31 now.
he's 30.
Oh, he hasn't turned 31 yet? All right, so that means like spring he turns 31 then?
Kick out.
Mm-hmm.
Kick out.
Come on. Don't kick out. Don't break it up. Fuck yes.
All right, I'm going to do my push-ups. I'll be back.
Dang, good man.
Wait, there's a little two paper music now. Did they do the
Just one time. Did that little Billy get the pen? Dang it, Kate.
I'm disappointed that Hurt always comes from.
You take the pen.
I'm disappointed and hurt. I'm hurt. Can I cry?
You could.
Can gonna make me feel
Come on, Orange Cassidy. That's all I need to win. That is all I need to win.
Well, I'm rooting for you to win if I can.
Look, me, Anika picked Orange Cassidy. Everybody else picked Mox. I need Orange Cassidy to win.
If he don't, you and AEW tied.
ALW will win.
Lord, no! Don't make me fly to Chicago to help. Because he'll never let this down. I'm going to have to put this graphic every week somewhere. And I don't want to do that.
We'll hear from Hangman Adam Page live Wednesday. I'm looking forward to that.
What the frick is he going to say?
Come outside today. That means he's scared, right?
We're only a few months away from Full Gear.
Oh, we getting their package. You know, the package right before somebody news where they go back all the way from the beginning.
In AEW, that doesn't necessarily mean that he gonna lose.
Yeah, he normally don't get these type of packages.
But this is like, he's the first one that's had like 31 matches in a calendar year. Like, there haven't really.
Did Kenny do it when he had it? It felt like he was rolling for a while.
Okay, so there's only been 3 weeks this year that he has not had a match. Oh no, that he hasn't defended that belt.
I'm rooting for the younger guy to win.
So you're rooting for OC to win?
No, I'm rooting for Moxley.
Am I right? But how many people have defended the heavyweight championship outside of AEW?
I think Chris Jericho did, but I don't think anybody else did.
Yeah, they did. Kenny Omega, I thought.
Because I thought MJF like a week or two ago defended it in like Rev Pro or something like that. When he went back to his old promotion.
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot that he's 39.
Yeah, Moxley got, I mean, not Moxley, Brian got his head taped up.
To be fair, I'd say most people don't realize that Mox is the younger man in this match.
It's also
Death
the fact that
Jitsu,
Orange Cassidy,
Death Jitsu.
yeah, I mean, he won with it. Like he's won technical, like
Oh,
competition.
that's a bandage on Danielson's head. I thought he was wearing a bandana on his head like a gang member.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought he was coming out all MDK style.
I,
Ooh.
you know what? I could see
Mm.
Brian Danielson being in a game.
Wood gang.
I could see it.
He repping the wood.
I thought he was Nick gauging it up. No, that's a bandage.
I don't understand why he got that big of bandage on his head. Like,
Did you not see what happened? He got his ass whooped.
yeah, but they made the glue and stuff, and you could have got like one of them big brown bandages. You have to wrap your whole head like you have knocked your brain out your head.
Uh, did you want to keep the stream up for the conference stuff,
The media
Dolores? Up to
scrum.
you. Media scrum.
That's up to whoever's on screen. I am not on
I'm not
screen.
gonna be.
Ah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna. I'm ready to take a shower as soon as this goes up.
Yeah, and I don't want to be the only one on screen.
Y'all are weird about
So
it.
I,
I mean, I think Anika got to go to work tomorrow. She'll be dancing and running.
well, if there's somebody else on screen, then I can think to myself, well, not everyone's looking at me. But if I'm the only one on screen, then they ain't got no option. They have to look at me.
Eh, I guess being like a former. Hold up, who is that with the? Oh, that's Chris. Okay. Being a former teacher and during the pandemic, most of the kids had off their cameras. I got used to it. Shout out to my former students. Still love y'all. Y'all better be doing what's right because I still hear folks. I know I'm in this.
What about? I don't know like somebody made his graphic who may have been me and didn't know how to say I had to step out and go back to bed.
How do you feel about Orange Cassidy's new catchphrase?
He doesn't have a catchphrase.
Hopefully,
Wow.
My name
Wow.
is Orange Cassidy, and I don't have a catchphrase.
Wow. That was the most Orange Cassidy promo, like pyro ever.
I was like, when he probably goes, be like, hmm, he was like,
Hey, TNT titles never main evented a pay per view before.
I think he had.
I thought
No,
it,
no, yeah, I thought I did, but Cody, Cody always take the main stage.
can y'all hear
What?
him?
You,
I'm a dog.
No.
oh
Okay.
no.
It sounds like it's very loud. So I just wanted to see if y'all can actually hear that.
Are you counting Fighter Fest or Fight for the Fallen as a pay per view?
No, hold on. Let me go back to
Because
Cody and his brother. Cody.
when he lost to Brody Lee, that was like Fighter Fest or Fight for the Fallen. It wasn't like one
No,
you
he.
actually paid money for.
I thought he had something else when he went to Cody Road. Kingston.
Double or Nothing is when Cody won the belt.
Against Lance Archer, I believe.
Mm-hmm. It was not. It was not the main event.
No.
Full Gear. It was not the main event.
Somebody defended. I don't forget who the hell it was. I'm trying to look and see. Couldn't have been Darby. I don't remember him.
Mm.
Let's see.
I believe this is the first time that the World Heavyweight Championship
Okay.
wasn't the main event.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. As
let
a
me-
thing, as a championship match, yes.
Okay, because
No, the trios at All Out last year.
Oh, okay. And if you want to count it, Stadium Stampede.
That's why I said championship match.
Yeah.
Dolores, what were you gonna say?
No, I was thinking about something else. I know. Okay, it's not a official pay per view. It's just New Year's Smash. That little stupid TV pay per view they do. Darby defended it. Darby defended it against Brian Cage when he was with Hook and Ricky Stark in the main event.
Yeah, but it's not pay per view. Like
Yeah,
it's main evented quite a few Dynamites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, Hassan. Hassan, this is the main event: Orange Cassidy versus Jon Moxley.
Yeah, poll in the chat. Poll in the chat. Poll in the chat.
It will come down to myself or ALW winning.
I need it. Who do you have? Sia?
I have Orange Cassidy. Just because I think Jon Moxley is needed for another show. I don't know if this is the belt for him.
Well,
You know
can't
what
you
he
take
should do?
the International Championship to Collision?
He could, but who do you see wrestling Moxley every week?
Well, I could definitely see a feud of them versus Ricky after the Danielson match with him.
Okay, so that's Ricky versus a whole faction.
Ricky's supposed to be getting a faction.
Maybe.
That's what you say.
I don't think his faction's just Big Bill. Like I think he's got to have at least
Big Bill
one more
already
guy.
We don't know
belongs to the
anymore.
faction, don't he?
We don't know anymore because of Punk leaving.
Big Bill belongs to a faction.
To whom?
Wasn't he with I forgot their
He was
name.
with Moriarty, and they work together, but they're not a faction.
I thought he was with Brian Cage and some other people, like with Prince now.
Team
Like,
Taz.
Brian Cage is
Team
with
Taz.
Moses.
Yeah, Team Taz was. Oh shoot, was that like 2 years ago now?
no, I'm not Team Taz. He was with like
He
a
was
month
with
ago.
Stokely in them, and they broke up.
I thought he was with the mother.
Stokely is in ROH. It's Lee Moriarty and Big Bill. Because the Guns have left as well.
And you don't have nobody really to get in a stable with.
Yeah, Lee Moriarty ain't got nobody now, huh?
Well,
And what ever happened to Scorpio Sky coming back? Are they doing him like Thunder Rosa where we just gonna see him, but he really can't come back right now?
Scorpio Sky was in the Battle Royal.
But I'm saying like as far as like wrestling every week like he used to.
I think he's supposed to be on Collision from now on. But they were waiting to get like To be honest, he is a friend of the Bucks, so that may have held him up on Collision as well.
Mox versus Scorpio Sky would be a hell of a match too.
Would it? Would you reasonably
I'd like-
believe that Scorpio Sky could
No.
beat John Moxley, given that the BCC would be out there and Scorpio Sky doesn't have a faction?
Does every match have to believably need to switch? Because if like that's
Yeah.
the case, there's only like 3 guys.
Well, with
In the
Orange
whole roster, there's
Cassidy,
like 3 guys.
Orange Cassidy every week, this belt has kind of felt like he could lose it by fluke or by talent.
You can almost say that. I wouldn't say exactly, but you can almost say at this point, the way they get involved, the BCC is the bloodline. You catch one, you catch them all. You catch one, you gonna catch them all.
Shoot, even Yuta, they go after folks for Yuta now.
Yeah. It's not like you said. They look like a game. They are a game. They get into the Blackpool Comeback Club. You gotta get jumped in. Ain't nobody got jumped out yet. Oh yeah, they did.
Wow.
William Regal got jumped out.
No, he
And
didn't.
then what?
They didn't jump William Regal out. He got beat up by
He got beat up. But by then, what's his name? Moxley didn't like him anyway. By then, story wise. So
Brian Danielson came out there to save him.
yeah.
Claudio's the only one who didn't get jumped in.
Who's gonna jump him in?
Well, not jump, but his first match was after
He did bleed with them.
Sabre Jr.
Yeah,
It was
so that's the
Blood
thing.
and
You have
Guts.
to
I
believe
think
with
Blood
him.
and Guts kind of initiated his initiation.
Oh, he pouring blood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Danielson called him in to face Zack Sabre Jr. on his behalf.
We gotta have another European beat this European. I'm not
I
talking.
mean, technically, if we're gonna be technical, Moxley already jumped him in at WWE. Because AEW like to go back. So going back, they already had they battle, so he good for it. And it's kind of like Moxley's group anyway, so. Biting that man while he's bleeding. Can your wife ever be like, I can't kiss you because of some of the stuff you do?
In case the viewers aren't aware, I'll go ahead and say what we are referring to is when Mox knocked all of Cesaro's teeth out on the ring post.
Not all of them, just the top 2. And I thought that was fake. Our real life was like, nah. And then they showed it again, and you saw them, and I was like,
yeah, my
what is Claudio's teeth right now? What is Claudio's teeth right now? Because didn't they get jammed into his freaking feet?
they're implants.
During the Hardy's match, they got jammed into his skull.
He has
to bring
implants.
him down.
Yeah, he has implants now.
Like, poor baby. Did that mouth guard help at all?
Yeah, that's why he wears it more now. Before he would wear it, but he wouldn't always wear it. But now you see every match he puts it in because you have to get screws and then they have to put the implant, the implanted tooth on. However, if he goes to Britt Baker's practice, he might get a good discount.
It's a thing. If I say I last thing, I'm gonna know what it is. You know what Adam is?
Hold up. So what now?
Do you know what Adam is?
Album?
Adam.
Adam?
Uh-huh.
What it is?
Yeah. Old country women say it's made for using to
Baby, can you type it? Because you muffled.
It's called Adam, and some old country women say it's used to rinse and tight things. Uh, if you ever have a loose tooth, just rinse your mouth out with it. It'll lock your teeth into place.
No,
You just
the Lord ain't hit me with that one.
you rinse your mouth out. And listen, I'm a tomboy, and I'm not completely. And that was recommended to do. You just rinse, swizzle, and then you spit it out, and then your teeth will tighten up. You didn't have to see a dentist, didn't have to do nothing. I thought I was gonna lose all
Orange
my.
Cassidy needs new trunks. Those are so
I'm not
dirty and
biting people.
grungy. Like makes Allison chains look clean.
Okay, so the media scrum is booked for 12:05. That means All Out should end
And about 11:50.
at 11:50,
Yeah,
Should being the
11:50.
operative word.
maybe 11:45.
This been too damn long. Because technically we started it, well, not we, the channel, but the pay per view started at 7. So from 7 to almost 12 o'clock at night.
I mean, when I went to go see Collision and ROH, we got there around 6. They started matches at like 6:30, 6:45, and didn't end till about 10:30, 11.
Listen, if I ever go to an AEW show, I'm going to make sure I bring a pillow and a blanket.
Just bring a nice jacket that you can be comfortable in, and you'll be good because it's just cold.
You know what? I always bring a blanket and a long, big jacket. Because I have issues with being anemic. I have to make sure I stay warm. But when you're in these types of chairs for hours, people realize, like, I like when people get shocked when I stand up to go sit in another chair. Because when you sit in this chair for so long, it's like, man, I got to sit somewhere. I have Wednesday. What do we do on Wednesday? I don't do nothing on Wednesday no more.
I watched Dynamite on Wednesday and remember the fact that I have homework that I have to complete.
I got
Speaking
this
of,
long, you know how you do meetings and stuff before stuff? I have this long meeting on Thursday. The next Friday I have something. And then the following Monday. And the Monday after that, I'm just gone. I'm tired. Like, as soon as they say, oh, you about to have this done, everybody's like, well, let's just go ahead and do this before you go in there. We got time for all that. I'm tired.
I got a lot of writing to do. Don't tap out. Don't tap out, Cassidy. Don't tap out. Don't tap out. Don't tap out.
Can y'all just
The
get
way
the
this
blood
match is
away
going
from
so
me?
far, I have a feeling like because he's bleeding so bad, and Moxley is not like, it looks like a cakewalk to him. That in the end, he's gonna win, and they're
There's
gonna
so
be
much
like,
blood.
but if he wins, somebody has to appear. A new person has to appear to challenge him.
I don't think this is
Or
the
because they bled together, Orange Cassidy joins the BCC.
possible. That'd be chaotic though. I I like Moxley, but I do not think that the international belt is the one that he needs.
He needs the real world.
He needs that one,
I
or he could come back and make the TNT one more relevant again. I feel like with Orange Cassidy, I think it needs to be a
I'm,
younger guy who beats him, like a younger mid card guy. I don't see Mox as mid card.
Somebody
I
said,
would rather see him with the international title than the TNT title.
you know why I said the international title too? Is because he can take it to different promotions and fight different people. He already fights
Hmm.
in GCW. He can go to New Japan to do some stuff. He's been over there. He can fight. He can just go around the world
When's
just
the last
fighting
time that
people.
John Moxley was in GCW?
Uh, Was it a couple of months ago? He was there.
Or after the edict that they would not be in GCW like that anymore.
Who else was in GCW the other day that was in AEW?
But yeah, you are right. CM, those guys don't go to GCW as much as they used to.
The because I
I know
know
Nick
they,
Wayne's there a lot.
yeah, he even before when he got called up, he's still doing it. He just dropped the tag titles like a week or so ago.
Oh,
Somebody needs to make the TNT belt relevant again, besides
Uh,
Christian.
Commander is there a lot.
Is Commander signed?
Gringo Loco came from there.
Oh,
Uh,
is Commander not signed to AEW?
I can't remember if Commander is signed to AEW or not.
like so
But you
that's
could put him on
here's the
TV for
thing.
a lot if he's not. Wow.
That's why I was mad when they did the whole putting it back on Wardlow thing because I felt like Samoa Joe was putting the TNT title back on the map. But
Yeah.
That's who
y'all
needs
just
to be
add that
Orange
to it,
Cassidy. That's who needs to be Orange Cassidy. Wardlow. Wardlow needs to be the one that beats Orange Cassidy. He comes back as a heel. He runs through Orange, who's busted up on like next Wednesday. He comes in, beats him up, takes that belt, and just runs roughshod over everybody. And then like John steps in and is like, "Hold up, you getting too big for your britches," and takes it from Wardlow.
Samoa
like
Joe made me so happy tonight.
Samoa
I
Joe's
gotta
like
have,
I had
and I got rid of my.
Like honestly, if Tony Khan wants Samoa Joe to be the one to dethrone MJF, I'm cool with it.
Grand Slam is on the 20th. So in a couple of more days. Okay.
Okay, so is he just Roman Reigns and out right now?
Cause
Yes.
what
Yep.
the frick was with the spear?
He Roman Reigns and out right now.
I really feel like before each of their big matches, Moxley, Seth, and Roman have you having these little pep talks. All right, which what I want to do the spear. You want to do the spear? Nah, curse them today. All right, well, how about my opponent does it? All right, I'll let him know. Okay, I was supposed to be having these meetings before they freaking main events.
Ricky Starks also did a spear earlier today.
Well, Ricky naturally does it. I don't remember last time OC did the spear.
Somebody asked on a Facebook group who has the prettiest, like who does the spear the best, and they did not have Bobby Lashley up there, and I was very upset.
Honestly, my favorite is what's the face?
Listen, he did one the other day in the suit and then he wrinkled up or tear his stuff up. I was like, that's great. Also, ladies and
Bobby
gentlemen,
is
OC.
almighty.
Bobby has the
What's his name?
prettiest, most natural and crisp spear
yes.
I've ever seen.
And he's one of the two dudes that Roman hasn't beat yet.
He does it so, it just looks so effortless when he does it. I believe that he gonna tear somebody in half when he does it.
You know, when he does it, because like when he did it, I forgot who he did it to Monday or whatever. When he hit them, they flew and he stood up and he didn't have a drip of sweat, none on his suit, and it was like a gray suit. It was like it didn't even bother him. I was like, you hit that man so far, I was scared for him.
All right,
No, who's that
I'm
baby
naming
on?
names.
Who's the baby on ECW? Gore. Who?
Rhino?
You know?
I think Rhino Spear is the best spear. Honestly,
No,
it's like
Rhino.
when
He might be
it's like he's gonna
second.
kill you. Huh?
It might be second, but Bobby's just way. It's better. It's prettier. It's crisper. It's more believable. And he literally hits it out of nowhere. Damn. Florida just
She
does
wasn't
not
hearing
want
that.
to succeed.
All right, I'm going to name people. So Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles. Main event talent that Roman hasn't beaten.
Mm.
Who did you pick, Anika?
Fuck!
So what's the scores now, Anika? Not
Nick's
Anika.
not up here.
I think this is best for business.
Fuck you.
We'll talk more about it on Tuesday, but I think this is best for business.
Fuck you.
So who is the winner? I hate to ask.
Too.
Huh?
Fuck him too.
So the ending scores, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. We are here. Roman Reigns is back. Let me delete some stuff. Delete. Oh, that shit gonna be mad.
Are we all at the end?
Why does Yuta look like he feels a little bit sad to OC?
Fuck you, Moxley.
So no. Here's what happened.
Can't stand, can't carry the title.
No. You see what happened? Danielson's with him. Like if Danielson didn't come back, OC would have won. But no, he has to win in front of Danielson.
Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck everybody.
Listen,
I know, baby. I know.
I'm going to tell you before we go into it, we have no choice. Ladies and gentlemen, starting at the back of the pack, Sammy was 7. Me and Anika have 8. CM has 9. And the winner of this all out prediction show, ALW. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, ALW has won.
Lord have mercy.
Sorry. Hold on, let me take the banner down. The comment down.
You're not even here.
Look, he
and just
is. Yes, he is.
Fuck you.
and just so everybody knows,
F AEW, because AEW been doing some real janky picks. All out, all in. They've been really doing some real janky picks.
Because I'm my girl, and I know. Okay, just have big clothes. I'm gonna show her what her pick would have looked like. Look at this.
I'm so pissed, bro.
Look at it.
That is fire. That is real fire.
Fire. I know. I was like, that is fire.
You know what? I'm not gonna be like Pepsi Phil. No, he's not even Pepsi Phil because Pepsi is good. I'm not even gonna be like Philip. Congratulations, ALW, on your win.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, out of this weekend's predictions, we have had 2 different winners. Okay, let me get this out the way. 2 different winners. We had Anika, the Payback Queen, and ALW, the All Out King. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go into our normal cleanup thing. Thank you for the people who have joined today. We are now at 118 subscribers. This is our new schedule. Okay. Tuesday. We have Seeing Stars, which is twice a month. It is going to be on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, right? We have that show. It is at 10:30 a.m. on Tuesday. You have ALW and Sammy doing the upcoming stars and promotions such as GCW, Stardom, in New Japan. Tuesday night at 10:30 p.m. live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. We have the Cookout where we talk about hot topics, play games. You'll find Sammy, CM, and Anika and ALW all there having a good time. Then on Wednesday, all for knots at 11:30 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You'll find ALW and Sammy talking about Raw NXT and previewing any WWE pay-per-view that is coming up. On Thursday at 10:15, Aftermath of Dynamite. You will have it on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You will find ALW and a guest host of his, such as like this week, it'll be Anika. Sometimes it might be Sammy. CM might pop in once. Okay? So that is, and we talk about all the things that have to do with AEW. We talk the Rampage collision from the week before. We talked about the Dynamite the day before, and we preview all AEW upcoming shows, including if they're having a pay-per-view. Okay? Friday Night Fights. It's on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. It's at 8 p.m. on Fridays. You can find Anika and Sammy Joe starting off at SmackDown, and then one of the parents will come in at Rampage, okay? Again, ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk about this Friday because we have a special showing, okay? Saturday is Under the Radar at 11 a.m. live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, where you find CM and ALW talking about all things that you want to keep abreast of, but you just might not have the time of, like MLW or ROH or BTE or Impact. Then make sure you keep up with those things. Then Saturday night at 8 o'clock is Saturday Night is All Right at 8 p.m. live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, where you find the gang watching Collision live. And also Fridays, Saturdays, sometimes on Sundays, you might catch us watching live pay-per-views. That's why Sunday has a question mark, because normally we say we don't do anything on Sunday, but guess what? Past 2 or 3 Sundays we've been here with you, okay? So make sure you're here for that. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday coming up, we have SmackDown, Rampage, and Impact Victory Road Watchalong. So make sure you're here at 8 p.m. Okay? Any pre-show matches on Impact Victory Road, we will notify you once we start at 8 o'clock. Okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you pay attention to this icon, the Cookout. It is live on YouTube. Every day on YouTube audio. You click on YouTube audio, type in WWN presents the Cookout, and you can listen to us live. After each Tuesday night episode, you can catch us either the night or the next day. Listen to us on Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all those things. Okay. Also, listen for this. Any watch along, including the one we had today and yesterday or any other day, you can listen to us live on YouTube audio. Okay. You might be doing something, you might be cleaning, you might be cooking, you don't can't watch it, but you just want to listen to it. Make sure you go to YouTube audio, type in WWN, you will see this icon for the watch alongs. Make sure you click it and then you will see it. We also have retro watch alongs that we've done that are on the channel. We did one with ALW and Sammy and one with the gang for Sammy's birthday. Those are also in the watch along section for retro watch along because they go back. They go back and watch, okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, ALW, you better be listening to me when I say this. Monday, they're dropping the first episode of Enter the Square Circle on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're saying. Dolores, YouTube? Yes, YouTube. Because if you go over hour, you can't load it nowhere else. So YouTube is where they're going to be at. Okay? They're doing block A. Okay? So make sure you're there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now that we done went all over these things, we
I
appreciate you being
believe
here.
that comes on in 11 hours.
I don't know when it's coming on because he has to upload it and I didn't see it. So that's a conversation between you and AOW.
I think he said it for 11 hours from now.
I don't know.
That's when you can check it out on YouTube.
Again, thank you for watching. And as we normally do, we cut the lights out, okay? We cut the lights out. Time to go. And we all want to let you know. We just want to say peace.